And we live, baby. NorCal Regionals 2017 here in beautiful Sacramento, California for the King of Fighters 14 Top 8 Showdown.
And what do we got ourselves today? A NorCal versus SoCal introductory match?
Introductory match. This is going to be the story of the entire evening. We have got the most topsy-turviest top 8 that if you've been following KLF for the last 5 years, you never thought you'd see any of these names in here. Maybe Reynold, maybe Romance, Yoshi,
yeah.
But Gindi, NorCal Gindi, son of Southtown.
He was definitely one of those players that was born into the whackness of skill sets. But we always got to start off with where they started, bro. And let's point out to how much of an achievement it is.
Oh, incredibly.
For that generation of player to make it into a top 8 at a prestigious NorCal Regionals.
Oh, yes. This is definitely a stacked tournament. Like, every pool was full of killers. And Gindi, you know, definitely earned his way out of his pool in winners. And now he gets to fight the EVO 2013 champion, Arcade Shock Reynold.
And already we're going into the match, really trying to fill each other out right here. Arcade Shock Reynold finding a little bit of gap to try to get some buttons hidden here.
He's kind of bullying him right now.
This was definitely a problem with people that Reynold was against, where they had a hard time shutting down his momentum.
Yeah, that's something that, like, you know, the unfamiliarity with Vanessa in this game is definitely lending to Arcade Shock Reynolds' what would say, wildness?
Yeah, I mean, you already saw a very risky uppercut there, and however, Reynold wasn't able to punish that, but he goes into the standee activation. Gindi.
What's for breakfast? Oh!
Great decision there by Arcade Shock Reynold. Gindi almost brought it back with a great decision. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely think Gindi, like, you know, firing on all cylinders here, activating off of FRDs, getting the confirms after that, and, you know, if he just had that extra bar, you know.
I think what's really important for Gindi here to be successful is for him not to allow himself to get his offense shut down. He needs to be as active as possible, and that was a great example right there. He did not get shut down by the last round, and instead kept a very poised and very comfortable situation from escalating.
Right, I think comfortable is the key word in this situation. Nakaruru is probably the latest addition to Gindi's repertoire, and he's already showing that he feels pretty much like at home with her. He picked her up after 2.0 came out, and he's been rocking her the entire weekend, and I guess that's been kind of, that's been his beast. Of course, Vice also kind of new for Reynold, I believe.
Try to go for the activation, gets a command grab.
Oh man, going right into the climax? Just wants that damage.
Whoa,
wow!
Almost dead. That is the lowest amount of life I've ever seen that didn't kill.
That thing is literally Phantom Pixel.
All right. All right. So we got Arcade Shock Reynold jumping ahead.
Jumping ahead, but here comes Gindi's. So the way he plays Geese is a little different from what I see a lot of other Geese players do. He definitely likes to use the EX Shibuken when he can for the Oki situations. But he's going to go for real damage here.
And you would be surprised how successful Gindi has been with those tactics. Nice block of the overhead.
Now, that's going to work possibly in a pull situation, but here in top 8, you've got to maybe cover those overheads a little more, what would we say, discreetly?
All right, we're getting pretty nuts in this match right now. We're seeing a lot of back-to-back. Well, very active, doesn't block the overhead. Arcade Shock Reynold gets a big combo here. He's going to end it in a super. No, decides to save the meter. Whoa, activates again.
Wow, back to back. And that's what I'm talking about, Abe. You know, you got to cover those overheads a little bit more discreetly and let your opponent kind of just walk their way into it. And it's working off dividends for Reynolds right now.
Absolutely. And if you notice in the last series that the activeness of Gindi really kind of shut down those opportunities for Reynold. And right now, it works out just like we were talking about.
Exactly.
Gindi has been so active in the way that he's approaching this game is very hard for Arcade Shock Reynold to lock him down.
And Reynolds probably not that used to it. You know, Reynolds is the kind of player who likes to bully his opponent into making decisions that he wants them to make. And Gindi kind of moving around so much that Reynolds having to adjust his battle plan a little bit and maybe waste some of that meter.
Yeah, very interesting how I think this is the first time I've seen somebody commit so hard to activating it to max mode.
Oh no, he tried to get cute. Oh man.
Arcade Shock Reynold takes that first one.
Arcade Shock Reynold. Now, not a lot of people are going to be surprised by that, but at the same time, I just want to reiterate that Gendy is someone who came from, as we like to call it, couldn't win a match, couldn't buy a bucket, you know?
Yeah.
And now he is at the literally the pinnacle of our region, one of the highest honors. So I definitely want to see him take a game off him because, you know, I'm biased like that, but overall, I think he's playing really smart, and he's switching the order up here because he does not like the Iori-Vanessa matchup, apparently. He wants to see how she deals with Nakaruru.
You know what blows my mind? When dudes like this start having good strategies.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't want to listen to you. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
It's like, I taught you this, right?
You can't teach me. I can't learn from you.
I'll tell you this much. Today, I learned that Gendy had ideas that I had never thought of. Like, I definitely had to take a look at myself and say, you know what? Maybe I'm not the senpai I thought I was.
And then right now, if you notice, Gendy is at his best when he gets his offense going. He's relentless so far, making great decisions. Backdashes out of there just in case some type of situation he doesn't want to deal with is there. Ooh, could have had a huge punish there. I'm surprised because people mash on that down C.
Yeah, seriously. Gendy maybe being a little too reserved in this situation.
Maybe he feels that Reynold might be trying to call out that down C. Who knows?
Well, the unfamiliarity is like totally working out for Reynold right now because nobody knows. You know, she might have something that blows up, mash low A, but not. Wow.
But this is what I would like to see from Gendy to try to seal this out, right? Reynold is a very active player, and if Gendy utilizes the low sword swipe that hits low, I really think he'll be able to shut down Vice. But he needs to be very careful because Reynold might be trying to look for it right there.
Man, that neutral
as I just spoke.
That neutral hop. Yeah, I think Reynold sees enough Nakaruru slides to know. Wow. Not even letting him jump.
And it all started from that great read that put him into a great position to hit a full combo.
Right, and I think Reynolds going to hold on to the bar and go for a raw activation in the next round. So the next time he gets an air-to-air like that, we're going to Combo City.
So in a situation like this, and you're Gendy and you're firing off on all cylinders, you don't want to pull back too hard because that is his style of play, right? Once he starts pulling back too hard, I feel like he's really sealing the deal for himself to lose this match.
Right, and Reynolds definitely the kind of guy that can smell that. So he's going to see you pull back, and he's just going to pour it on. And speaking of devil, no intention of slowing it down. Gendy all over Reynolds.
And he was talking about it earlier. He was like, I hate how people respect him so much. All I got to do in there is go in, play my strategy, and not respect him.
He's got to check him, yeah. He is a man, he bleeds. He's still got to, wow, I don't know what that was supposed to be. Possibly just trying to prevent an approach.
Interesting strategy here by Gendy, willing to burn the meter just to get the momentum going and give himself more options. However, now he's at a 0, just build a meter, versus a 4-meter Vice. Vice just needs to connect one time.
Oh, man, it's the same situation as last time. There we go. Get the hard knockdown. What we got?
Oh!
Did he jump? Oh, could not jump. That is not going to kill him, but he is not in a happy place right now.
Wow! Oh, he tried to get cute, and he got right out of that, and Gendy did not punish it.
I almost thought a sweep might have caught that, but then again, you do not want to whiff that sweep. What?
Lands the fireball. This is the first time in this match that Gendy's been ahead.
And I think Reynold looks really uncomfortable right now. Like in that last exchange, Reynold looked really uncomfortable. He saw the fireball come out, and he just couldn't help himself but the backdash.
Okay, able to score that jump in. That was a pretty big thing for Reynold. Didn't require a lot of breaking down of the gameplay.
Not at all.
And allows him to reset himself for the next round and be more sound.
Right, now the thing is though, is does Reynold have some confidence back after that, or did he just kind of get another lucky jump in like we just saw?
Well, now he's really calling out those jump-ins, really. He's not being defensive enough, Gendy, to be able to shut that option down, and Reynold called it out twice. Let's see if he tries to call out again and Gendy does something about it. Oh!
Wow! The read! Gendy goes down in the losers, courtesy of Arcade Shock Reynold. My Lord, that is definitely a strong showing from Gendy, a strong showing from Reynold right now. Right now we got some shout outs from Arcade Shock. Speaking of Arcade Shock Reynold, we've got some 15% store-wide savings. What? They didn't tell me about this. Using code NCR 2017. Jeez, we're so creative lately.
I just bought my stick yesterday.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez, thanks for the employee discount, Vin.
But you can take advantage of that discount, and please do at arcadeshock.com.
I think I've been fired.
All right, guys. Up next, we got Laik.
This guy has been going all over the place.
Yeah.
And just leaving his footprints all over the American KOF community. Slam. Vegas, of course, where he's from.
Right.
He just been all over from coast to coast. Amazing Ryo player. Somebody that I cannot speak highly enough in terms of how Ryo has played in this game. He becomes a wall. He becomes a character that you are afraid to kind of take advantage of his limited standing options because he can always just negate that because his parry game is A+.
And on that same note, we got a man named El Rosa that is of a pedigree that has been around since the beginning of the KOF 13 era when he was just a young man.
Oh, yes. When we were all young men.
And climbed the ranks, just showed up and did extremely well and has continued to do so for the past 5 to 6 years.
Solid player, definitely El Rosa right here. And El Rosa, obviously, most recent fame from the pre-release of KOF 14 at the EVO exhibition tournament.
That's right.
Put a lot of people on the Ramon, and I mean, we all saw him fight Xiaohai, and I believe that was grand finals. We commentated that. I should remember this. And he's just not stopped. He hasn't stopped since. He has been a dominant force. He has gone on to play and win tournaments in East Coast. What is this?
Dude.
What is
and
this?
And just as you're talking about how he's made relatively obscure characters that don't get used too much popular, he goes and he picks Choi.
Are we button checks right now?
No, I don't think so. He definitely rocked Choi earlier.
Okay. I have not seen him play Choi seriously.
The man's got heart, I gotta say that.
Some people are saying that Choi benefited from some improvements in this version, so, you know, maybe that is not such a crazy pick. Obviously, if you're coming from an old school KOF background, seeing Choi on the screen probably causes you some nightmares.
All right, man, I'm really interested into how Laik uses this Ryo. I myself am a Ryo player, so I feel like I can learn a few things here.
Oh, man, he's just so crisp with those block strings, and not a lot of people are, honestly.
Even saying that so, Laik is going to have to be very careful of his spacing here. He doesn't have a lot of ways to really lock down Nakaruru. Oh, but decides to burn the meter to get in on her.
Yeah, dude, that's not a rare drop from him, actually. I think right now, Laik just kind of looking for his opportunity to
right there,
get
and
in.
There it was, trying to bait that low swipe.
And if you can't get in, let them come to you. That's pretty much his philosophy for Ryo mid-screen.
And once again, he's really been calling out the movement of El Rosa a lot. You saw there that he backdashed at the right moment, allowed himself to put himself into offensive, and scored the same way off of hopping into the low sword swipe.
Right. Now, the only problem I see here, though, is that a lot of Choi's moves are pretty telegraphed, and you may not want to do that against someone who can just parry.
Wow.
Yeah, this may put Choi out of his...
What?
That's interesting. There might be a little bit of tournament nerves there. Oh, no parry there? That definitely was right for it.
Right now, Leg, I really like the patience that he's using. Oh, but the patience almost didn't pay off.
I'm not sure that was a worthwhile pick for Rosa right now. This is not working out in his favor.
Definitely one of the things you want to utilize as a real player is the throw mix-up game here.
Yeah, he's got a really fast throw. I don't know if it's like better than anybody else or if his range is different, but for some reason, people just get ripped by that 1-2 punch almost every time. And once you get that, yeah, like Choi can't do nothing about that.
Whoa, and Rosa falling way behind at this point. And I heard all the whines and cries about Leona. How she's super duper low tier now. Oh no, and Rosa's about to make it happen with low tier Leona.
But it's a run back Leona though. That's the question. Oh, here we go. What we got? Put the full damage. Wow, that is a little disappointing.
Yo, that was anticlimactic.
Wow, Laik just saying, you better stop being greedy, buddy. You better spend that meter to get me out of here.
Ooh. Seriously, right now, solid is the name of the game for Laik.
Oh, man, getting guard crush.
Wow, got a guard crush.
Just in time to get, like, I got all that meter, man.
Whoa. That was a OCV in top 8 by Laik, representing Vegas KOF.
Vegas KOF. Vegas, a very legit scene. A lot of people don't really pay a lot of attention to Vegas' KOF scene classically. They kind of came up a little bit after NorCal and SoCal, and they have been strong for just about as long as, you know, our scenes have been strong. So Laik definitely one of the old dogs of that area, so not entirely surprising that he's that dominant.
Right.
But against El Rosa in top 8.
And here's another thing. Like, I didn't really get to see El Rosa take advantage of maybe some character unfamiliarity for Laik. You didn't really see him try to do any fancy setups or anything. He never really got started.
Well, I think he couldn't see an opening with Rio because Rio's kind of just like, I'm not going to come in to your sphere of influence.
So far, Laik has been an unmovable object.
And he hasn't even used the parry that much. Like Rio's like normal repertoire is just kind of just,
Decides to roll out.
Kind of ran into that far stand C.
Right here. I really think in this match we're going to start seeing the use of the parry because it's really high. Wow, very nice hop over that.
Like perfectly timed too, but yeah, it's really hard to get around that fireball, so you may not want to go for the hop every time.
His blocks are very interesting.
Wow, do you have enough time to double that up? Whoa!
Oh, down C, that hit behind? What? The hitbox is too strong, man.
Oh man, got it. Wow, speaking of too strong hitboxes. Rosa's kind of getting these random hits, but not really being able to capitalize them are really hurting him, I think.
All right. In saying so, he's still getting a little bit ahead of this. Oh, blocks the overhead.
I think we've got a little bit of jitters going on here because that was definitely kill moment right there. Well, that is interesting.
All right, well, Rosa was able to shut down the problem character that OCV'd him last round.
Yeah, so but
last match.
The thing is, though, was that a worthwhile sacrifice considering he put out Nakaruru in favor of Kinsu, keeping Leona and Choi? That's gonna hurt.
All right, decides to use the meter to get him out of there.
Hey, you know, Laik's not greedy. You know what? You're a problem. Get out. I don't need you in my house.
Not only that, man, Laik has 2 other characters that we have not seen in top 8 yet.
And yeah, Laik actually a Shunei player. We don't see a lot of Shunei players. Wow, it's just so tight on his links, man.
Gets on the other side. He's got the corner pressure going.
Not letting El Rosa get anything started with this Leona, who is now in secondary. So she's only going to have 4 bars to take advantage of. Can still do a lot of damage with that.
Ooh, rolls out to put him in the corner.
Oh, caught him jumping.
He wanted that. Wow, chases down.
The far C still viable. I'll hold that frame advantage, baby.
Laik's patience paying off.
Oh, man. That's got to be aggravating for Rosa. He had him right where he wanted them, and he could not. Wow, had enough to go for the super afterwards.
And just did a combat roll.
And I like that I see that, you know, Laik does not do a lot of air dashes with or any air dashes with Shunei. We see a lot of Shunei players just kind of do the air dash because they're just like, oh, it looks cool, or maybe I see a fireball coming and this will like sneak me in from full screen.
You got to think about it this way, right? As an opponent against a person like Laik, he's very straightforward so far, right? But how hard is it to deal with some? Whoa! Look at that guard!
Oh my God!
Look at that guard getting crushed!
Yo!
Whoa.
Are you serious?
Is that real?
Are you serious right now? I mean, it's real that he did not guard cancel any of that. I don't see why he didn't. He had 2 bars. El Rosa's on his last character.
It's as if El Rosa was like, I got a counterpoint to your dude being solid. I'm about to break that guard right now.
Like, I'm freaking stupid. I'm not solid. I go dumb in the club.
All right, now Laik.
Oh, you gonna do it again?
Playing back again.
Oh,
now
no,
he's
he just
in.
got it cute.
And he's in. Oh, I gotta get out of there.
Oh, man, he don't want to deal with that more than chip
down.
down.
He's down in the corner.
Oh, fair. The smart steer. Got the max version too.
He's gonna activate again.
Oh, he had to get out of that. He don't want no more of those pieces.
And he's able to jump back out. A bit of a neutral situation here. Gets it back into the corner. Oh, rolls out of there.
And right now, Laik not really sure what to do about this. He's kind of just stuck waiting for Choi to make a mistake, possibly.
Oh, activation here. He's gonna have a good amount
to
to deal with these EXs.
Oh!
Chases down. Big damage here.
That was an unnecessary gamble. Oh my God!
Still had meter to do that. Wow. That EX bar lasts so long, and he's building meter.
Don't the bar. He's got one more. She can't do nothing from that distance. Oh Lord! The crowd has gotten unruly. No meter.
Got one more EX.
What? Woo! Take a swig, drink it up. Tastes like victory.
And just as the gameplay started slowing down, Rosa was like, I gotta get nasty.
Yeah, man, you gotta go in sometimes. You gotta get real deep.
So nasty.
And Rosa showing us that he is not afraid to play in the mud.
All right, man. We got the final match of this match.
Oh, man, the Machismo's working that super high right now. Rosa's just like, do something about this stand blowback. Do something about this jump blowback. Do something about this fireball. You should parry it, bro.
And I'm interested to see here if Laik starts pulling out the craziness here. He's played really solid, but I feel he's got to make big reads here.
Yeah, I definitely think Laik can get crazy, too, and that might have been the switch on for him. He's like, oh, you want to play in the mud, huh? Well, I play in the tar.
Wow, runs up and down seat. Gets that throw, setting up that throw game.
Neither one of these guys has enough meter to do a lot of damage right now.
Jump throw, what's he going to do on the next mix-up?
But I think that's actually in Rio's favor because without meter, he definitely can still do some solid.
Look out for the parries. Oh, almost got the guard crush.
And this is a strong, oh man, what a strong series from Laik right there in the corner. Did not let El Rosa out even for a moment. And just when he thought that he had a chance to jump, that down C put him right back in.
You got to think, man, when a dude makes it look easy. Damn.
We can't think that. We're professionals, you know? These guys are the top of their class. El Rosa definitely no slouch here. Laik just, you know, brilliant reads.
That throw mix-up game's really strong.
Man, I just love how he confirms that Maximo with the close stand B right there.
Oh, gets the overhead.
Look how, that's got to be +1 on block. He just has.
And baits the super. Oh, no. Quickly becoming a repetition.
Hey, how much of a heartbreaker is that right now?
It's got to be huge, man.
Yeah.
Because like now it's going down back to the way that the first match went down. But we got the superstar of El Rosa's team, Choi, that made the comeback for the last match.
But can he do 3 full bar characters?
Oh man, almost had a big punish there. That's gonna cost him, man. He needs to convert off of every hit that he can connect.
Like right now, Rosa's in the trenches, man. He is like dodging grenades and mortar shells right now. I gotta get to the 3rd character.
And he's landing hits, but he's not converting.
I'm not sure that the conversions for Choi that strong yet. He has 5 bars though. He should probably think about spending some of that. But Rosa's greed possibly getting to the better of him right now. He's looking for an opportunity to use.
Oh man.
Well, okay, he has something here. What's he got going on?
The meter?
That's not going to kill, but I believe. Wow. That actually didn't do as bad. Wow, okay, there we go. There we go.
Base uppercut, but he didn't convert.
And Laik,
not too much life he's going to regain in the next
match. 26 seconds, that is not a lot, but he will be at least up to about 40%, no, 30%.
This is definitely threading the needle here for El Rosa if he makes this happen.
Now, what can Shune do specifically to Choi? That was such, well, never mind. There we go right there, the stand Bs.
Yeah, connect the combo.
That's going to be it for El Rosa. He is going down into losers. Laik advances.
And like a rock, dude. This dude sat there like a rock, was immovable. You know, he kind of got buzzed a little bit.
That second match definitely showed that he had some holes that El Rosa totally was able to exploit, and El Rosa was like every time hitting it perfectly, you know?
Yeah, man. And once Laik was exposed a little bit to the craziness that Choi can bring, I feel like he had no fear to it. He was like, you know what, I'll deal with it because I feel that my fundamentals and my core strength will really help me get through this match.
Right, like he took the poison and then after 1 dose he was immune to it. So like if anything, Laik's immune system is amazing.
Ooh, shout outs to Fantasy Strike. Oh, we just had a great interaction over there.
Yeah, I saw you and Lord Walkman over there tearing it up.
Yeah, dude. Shout outs to Lord Walkman too. But yep, Fantasy Strike in development now. FantasyStrike.com, Sterling Games. Great people over there. They're here at the venue, man.
Oh yeah, they're pretty cool. I know we had a chance. Well, you guys had a chance to chat with them. I had to grab the setup.
Yeah, you know.
I know how it goes. Oh, look what we got here. The TC Showdown. TC Romance versus TC Yoshi.
With the fresh pair of sunglasses, this guy never wears the same outfit twice.
Hey, man, you got to respect that. You got to respect the guy who respects his wardrobe, keeps his appearance clean, and his gameplay clean.
And by the way, let me remind you that TC Yoshi is the dude that Gendy knocked into loser's bracket.
That is correct.
And if it works out the way I think it is, if Yoshi continues, he would end up playing, I believe. There's a chance. I don't know specifically. I haven't looked at the bracket.
Possibly. Are you thinking?
I would hope that they would get matched
There
up.
are laws against that, sir. There are laws against double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy?
Double jeopardy.
I don't know, man.
There should be.
You got double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy.
You got the double jeopardy.
We've got. It's possible. It could happen. Gindy losing in that first match against Reynold puts him pretty much in the chum bucket, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
So all the Sharks right now are just looking to take a piece out of his booty.
Oh, well, specifically Yoshi. That was the only loss he suffered, and it was a very surprising loss. So, on top of that, I'm pretty sure that he has a lot of motivation to not only beat one of his own rivals, Romance, who they've played a lot over the years against each other in tournaments, and try to overcome that too.
Well, now we've got a matchup right now that actually had a lot of controversy behind it in the vanilla days. Nakaruru versus Athena. Which one's the best? A lot of people would have said Nakaruru was the best, but I personally believe Athena had a lot more things that kept Nakaruru a little bit more afraid to approach.
Right. Definitely so many different and unique angles that Athena can approach and can really force you to make decisions that you don't like to make.
Right, and that's before even using meter. Right, just kind of stuck there, possibly have to gamble on a Psycho Sword.
Oh, rolls out. Romance gets the punish on that.
Yeah, Romance right now, like, you know, kind of the premier Nakaruru player. I mean, he had to be after taking all the. That is actually something that I don't see very often. You know, I don't often see that move whiff and then get punished afterwards. Because usually people are afraid to just touch it.
Exactly, dude. You can have a little piece of your hair touch that move and it'll light you up.
You stuck the finger in the socket. And you're just like, ah! Ooh, that double overhead. Dong, dong, dong.
Oh no, drops it.
Wow, what a slide. And Romance is out of there. And this is really hard to deal with mentally against a Nakaruru player is when you let them out of the corner like that and then they start backing up and they're already like in a safe space.
What?
Wow, why'd he try to jump there? You only had to do block. Ooh, no chip there. All right, very well played from Yoshi, not overextending himself and taking that win. Probably going to get close to full life back. And
we still got a pretty balanced match here.
yes, I got a pretty balanced match here. I do not dislike the matchup.
What? Oh, and it doesn't work.
You want to talk about luck. Oh, wow.
Nice down C. Oh, try to go for that overhead one more time.
Yoshi not letting you breathe for more than 2 frames.
Got to look out for that stand D into activation. Very strong so far in KOF 14. Oh, and there it is.
Far D. Not enough meter to make this really hurt. Well, never mind. Jesus.
Oh!
Whoa! The classic El Kabong.
Shout outs to, what was it, Evo 2013?
Yeah. You see, when you get hit by one of those, though, sometimes you're just like, all right, I don't know if I want this corner Oki anymore, you know? Let's just give him some chance to breathe, because another one of those might break my soul.
Oh, what? We still got those stand B activations?
Oh, my God. Speaking of which.
There's some real back and forth action going on.
Slobber knocker. And like we said, the rubber match is like real with these guys. These guys are always just like beating the crap out of each other every time they meet. And they're teammates, they're best friends, and we get to see them play some amazing matches together, and that's what we're seeing here right now.
And you got 2 dudes on the road really trying to make this happen. Oh, gets the overhead.
The raw overhead.
Romance. Is he going to make it happen with that little sliver of life?
See, right now, I actually think that it behooves Yoshi to possibly not get that close to this Benimaru or Romance when he's got the life lead. That's something that a lot of people just aren't that comfortable with right now. I don't think that many people are comfortable with blaming out the game yet.
Right now, Romance needs to become a walking storm of attacks to shut down Vice. Okay.
All right. Yeah, because Vice doesn't really have much he can do out of the corner as an anti-air, so he can't just jump in on her.
So now you got a no-meter Mai. This is a possibility.
Is that involt? Is that involt? Oh, no! Wow, that is crazy.
Oh, okay, man, he is telegraphing that overhead way too hard.
Yeah, that's actually a very classic setup. We've seen that. Wow, really?
Not enough meter to make anything significant. Goes for the overhead again. As I just said, he was telegraphing it. Romance was like, nah, he ain't going to do it again.
Not this time, baby. Wow, going for that grab, trying to get real cute.
Wow, and a quick shutdown there from Romance.
And Yoshi showing he's a little unhappy with the way that turned out. Definitely was going for something there. And we saw that he had a little bit of a pause in between the jump in and then what he should have done afterwards, which was either a tick grab or a low.
Yeah, a lot of times I really do think Yoshi's an extremely talented player. However, I really think he gets in his own head. And maybe he overthinks a situation.
It's not hard to do that, especially facing against opponents like Romance. You know, that is definitely something that you can.
Wow.
The God far be, man. That is definitely something that can. Man, Romance not even trying to get fancy. He's like, dude, I just need the damage. I just need these damages, dog. Don't come at me about
Oh man, Romance working the angles right now.
Yeah, he's like, don't come at me about this here strategy stuff. Like, you know, 5A all day.
All right, trying to get something started here with that activation.
That's safe. He did not respect.
I want to see Yoshi slow this game down. It's moving a little too fast for him, I feel, and he's losing grasp of it.
Right, and I don't think he's also confident enough in his ability to anti-air any of the options that Nakaruru gets in the air from full screen.
And right now, Romance is just making great decisions. That's to win a backdash, win a jump in. And Yoshi tried to slow it down with the fireball game, but chose the wrong timing to set that up.
Might have not adjusted his timing from the previous match and is kind of just going on a pre-existing rubric for that. Wow!
So right now, if I was Yoshi, I'd be concerned. It was like, am I being too predictable right now?
And it's also, you got to give Romance credit right now because he is just calling out every attempt.
Oh!
Wow! Yeah, Romance right now is feeling 100% more comfortable with this situation.
Oh, almost had a big punish there.
Woo!
Doesn't burn the meter.
Right now,
combo.
And you know something, like Romance could totally just hang back and take this right now. He doesn't, wow.
Oh, but yet, when you decide to start walking forward and eat a far stand D, he didn't finish his plate.
Yeah, you gotta like, you gotta finish that off, bro. Like, go easy on him. Whoa! And Romance wants to hang on.
Oh, and gets a big combo. You gotta hate to see that.
That is unfortunate, but Jesus.
Oh man, he had to work so hard for that little piece of life.
Dude, that is, the narrow misses. And right now, Yoshi probably feeling some momentum shifting right now because that definitely didn't need to go down like that. All right, yeah.
Activating once again.
Yeah, Romance choosing just to get the hell out of there. I like how Romance will roll back and then reset like that. A lot of people should just be comfortable with doing that. There's no reason to take that that mix-up. It's not even a real mix-up, honestly. KOF just allows you to escape things like that so often that, you know, you don't really have to get scared by the, oh, I got anti-air and he activated and now is it a high-low or a grab? That's roll.
Right now, Yoshi's going to have to instill his creativity into this match.
Ooh, man. RD goes over lows. Crusher. Look at that damage you took.
And
just for trying to poke.
And the lower of life that Vice gets, the more predictable she becomes.
Yes, because then she's going to be looking for that big damage. And it's always going to probably start from an overhead.
Whoa, gets the overhead.
That was actually ambiguous. He did the ambiguous roll. Romance didn't know which side to block on.
And if he can knock this out in the next 5 seconds, he can have a decent amount to come back.
No! Oh my God! He is gotta be miserable.
Well,
oh my God, dude, that sucks. Shout out to Reynold. Thank you for helping us raise $2,100+ for the KOF 14 pot bonus here today at NorCal Regionals 2017. These guys have been great. Pablo has been amazing throughout the entire thing. I mean, I tell you guys every time, like when they ask me what did I want to cap the donation drive at, I said, well, you're giving us 500 coupons. How about we cap it at $500?
I know, man, and it's so crazy how it worked out so well, right?
Yeah.
We didn't even expect it like to go down like that ourselves.
Not at all.
But it's just a reminder of how supportive our community can be.
Yeah, and this community is something that I'm so proud to be a part of, that that they would come out of pocket. Most of the donations were from out of pocket. They weren't from the coupons. In fact, I still think we got some coupons on the table if you want to go to the Matcherino and click that donation thing and hit the KOF2 entrance and give us a free $1 possibly. I don't know.
But
JDR does not have a sponsor. Currently, actually, speaking of scene support,
yeah,
these two guys right here, DJ Mirror, I'm going to call him DJ Mirror. His mama named him DJ Mirror. I'm going to call him DJ Mirror.
Break it down, man. Break it down.
JDR,
yeah,
two of the juniors of their regions. You got DJ Mirror in SoCal, and you got JDR, another son of Southtown here in NorCal. Neither one of these guys couldn't win a match.
No, dude. And even if they played the broken characters, they didn't even know how to use that, you know? And I do remember the time seeing a guy like DJ Mirror look like he had no hope of ever getting good.
Oh, man, that was a period of time where he almost thought he was going to quit, right? Where he was just like, I think I'm just going to go back to college. No, he's not.
Yeah, but seriously, it's stuff like that that really makes you think about how do we grow a community, you know? And we've always asked ourselves this question, what do we do? And DJ Mirror is a guy that played both sides, right? Where he put himself into a scenario where he had great players around him, committed 110%, and was able to learn dramatically over the years. However, like it was hard, you know? But if you're consistent, things will change over time.
Yeah, this is like I want to implore everybody who is watching this currently that if you think that KOF is a hard game, and we won't even try to tell you that it isn't, you know, because people handle games differently. But if you think this is a game that you can't ever overcome the hump, these two guys are living proof that the hump is the other side of the hill is reachable.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because I'll tell you, I've played a lot of people that kind of dabble and that were okay, but DJ Mirror, Lightning 949. Okay, whatever, dude.
I don't know. Who the heck is Lightning 49? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he changed his name ever since he started doing better. But anyway.
Oh, wow. But anyway, I'm really excited to see how these two play. I got actually knocked out of the tournament by Lightning 949, or DJ Mirror rather. So I'm interested to see how he handles another Southtown Kohai, JDR.
Yeah, and even though they learn from a lot of players that have great fundamental skill, Lightning 949 isn't necessarily known for solid play technically.
Not at all.
And here we go. We got another nut job over here on JDR.
That's another thing I forgot to mention. Both of these guys are wild. Like, you know, these dudes will do whatever they got to do to win, even if it's a horrible idea.
They're trying to come at you.
Look at, like, who does that?
They're trying to come at you from angles that normally don't happen. Wow, what activation into nothing. Oh, go.
A little bit of autopilot.
Wow, okay.
There we go. I respect it. I definitely don't get to see a lot of people wake up with Robert's EX command grab, so good stuff to DJ Mirror. And Ralph, the JDR Classic. You know,
I know Lightning 949 was having a really contemplative time about this character, right? Because he feels he doesn't have a lot of experience against him.
I'm not sure that Ralph is one of those characters you need a lot of experience against.
Right.
You just have to, you know, it's a very straightforward matchup in any way you slice it. But
yeah, I totally agree.
if you do get hit, it's going to hurt.
Exactly.
He does chunks.
But in saying that, a very straightforward character, I guarantee you in the next round, JDR is going to turn it up with some wild stuff.
Oh, it's happening, man. He's gonna have that twitch in his eye where he's like, I need to do damage right now.
And he's definitely been that dude to say, I need to show this off on stream.
Oh, yeah, right? He's like, I need
And right now, Lightning 949 is like, slow your roll, buddy.
Oh, no, here we go. Here it comes. Ooh. Beat him like he stole something.
Rolls right out of that.
Yeah, Jason was like, I ain't taking no more of that, baby.
Runs in for the command grab.
Turn up the headphones.
What's his next setup here?
Now, look at this. I play this nice dancing game right now. Wow, JDR going in for the autopilot. The autopilot block strings. My optimal combos are my block strings.
momentum right now is definitely on Lightning 949 side.
That is actually an awful move for Ralph to use. I wish JDR was, man, JDR looking to burn all the meter before he gets to his anchor, possibly trying to break guard there.
And you would think, right, a guy that depends so much on those strategies, what does he do when he doesn't have meter? You know,
Raw knuckle probably.
You could do that with a guy like Terry.
Ooh, that is unfortunate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think that might have been by design. And JDR, actually an amalgam of every top Southtown player he has been up against in his maturation. And I believe this is my influence.
And right now, Lightning is trying his best to make something out of nothing. He barely has any life to cling on to.
Ooh, and by my influence, I mean it's a terrible idea to run Terry on anchor.
But Joe is S tier.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Oh, make it put. Oh, JDR knows. He knows. The maturation. I am so proud of this guy right now. Just punish that. Don't let him do it. Okay. He can take that. And right now, Jason's getting a little nervous.
And you know what's funny is they're very similar in ways as to how they're playing and really just trying to go for the action here.
Right. I believe, I would say that Lightning 949 definitely has a little bit more in his tank in terms of patience. But he can be forced to play like a nutcase.
Oh, almost got the low profile there.
Ooh, look at that. You know, going for the run-up grab at the same time.
To me, I really think that the slight difference between these two right now is Lightning 949 is slightly more fundamental based, where he's like using a lot of the basic tricks to close out the match, whereas like JDR is a little more dependent on meter to set up his mix-ups and his offense. Right,
and I also think that in terms of solidness, Lightning 949 cracks way easier than JDR because JDR will just come at you with the same game plan forever.
That's true. He's unrelenting.
He's like, come on, daring him to come forward and eat this Rekka. And right now, JDR just waiting for his chance to catch Lightning 949 in his web of lies. None of these are on accident.
JDR still has no meter, so no trickery from JDR.
Uh-oh.
And just like I said before, the basics. Beating them with the basics. Run up throw, one up throw again.
Right, and Lightning 949 senses blood in the water right now. He knows that JDR is not taking these run grabs. He's going to do them every chance he gets, especially with somebody who lacks mobility like Ralph.
Yeah.
Now, the best thing that JDR can hope for right now is another chance to use Stand D to punish one of them. Wow.
I don't know if that was a mistake or what.
That's a lot of unnecessary damage.
Whoa, trying to bait something out there. Gets hit by something.
JDR, no fear. No, drops the input.
Oh, man. This is the point in time right here for JDR is like, really needs to consider, is this strategy working out for me? And how hard have I bet on something like this? Can I come back from it?
Right, you just spent 2 bars on basically your amounted to 10 points of damage. And now you've got,
whoa,
a free combo. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about.
But is Lightning 949 going to be guilty of monkey see, monkey do? Because I haven't seen him just activate off of random stuff this much than this round. It's like, dude, JDR, that's a great idea.
It's working on me, why not?
Yeah, let me try it on you.
Oh no, I think Lightning 949's Benimaru game plan is just way too solid. He's waiting for a chance to just sneak in that low crush heavy. Possibly, oh, there we go. Wants to kill him. Wants to get that Ralph out of here. Spent all his bar on it though.
And if you notice, Lightning has been way more particular about the distances, the angles that he's attacking JDR. And JDR is just like, when I touch you, I want to hit you with the wildest things I can do. Is he going to go for, okay, goes for the straight up damage here. I like the choice.
That was so filthy.
That jump CD, invulnerable to lows.
Oh my God, that is a horror. No! That is so bad.
He's gonna go for the mix up here.
There we go. Get
straight damage.
He knows. Oh my God, Lightning 949 cracking under no pressure. cracking under zero pressure.
But let me remind you that Iori on Anchor is no joke regardless of skill level.
I'm just saying, if he screws up like that again, wow. If he screws up like that again, if he screws up like that again,
and he goes for the mix-up. No, was it worth it?
Could not figure out what he wanted to do because he still had maximum activated. A little bit outside for that Lord A.
I really hope JDR closes this out, man, because this could be the reason he hangs himself.
I think JDR's trying to bail out that wake-up uppercut because he knows that Lightning
here
fight
comes the meter
Oh,
burn.
no. We are going into, oh, my God, that drop. Fardy. Sorry, I believe in you. I believe JDR can do this. Oh, we go. We are going into overtime.
And this is a NorCal versus SoCal matchup. 1-1. NorCal putting one on the board.
I take back everything I said about Terry on Anchor. I just suck with him.
I mean,
hey, you don't have to say anything. I'm putting that out there right now. Everybody,
I'll let you have it.
Move on to the next topic.
I'll let you have it. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Joe is like C tier. Oh, man, JDR feeling it now. He's just like, okay, we see that you cannot deal with the madness. Now I'm going to turn it up 120%.
That's right, man. He's like, you trying to get buck, bro?
Oh, we're trying to get buck?
Trying to get buck?
Oh, you can't get buck like JDR. He invented the play style. He wrote the book.
I stay right in the bull.
Yeah, right? I'm always updating that buck journal. Ooh! What? He thought it was a grab. He thought he had a tech coming. Ooh, no!
Oh, man! JDR's got the whole crowd behind him.
Nobody gets hit by that. Oh! JDR!
And Lightning is getting crushed right now.
Lightning 4949, possibly a little flustered by the sound of the crowd and the commentators, just dropping his spaghetti all over the speedway.
Does he have the heart of a lion or the heart of a cow?
Oh, he is done. He is screwed.
JDR playing off of the crowd right now. They're losing their mind.
They are going nuts right now. They can't believe what they're seeing right now. Such a solid player. Oh, no, he's shook.
And who is going to hold down for Lightning?
Lightning 949 has been practicing for this all day. We saw him practice for this all day.
I was in the room.
He was not ready for this. He was not ready for the insanity. You can't crazy like JDR. 3 bars for 20%, 20 points of damage. You cannot crazy like JDR. You cannot out-crazy this man. I've seen it. I've watched it for 5 years. JDR is certifiable. And afterwards, we're going to be locking him up, but he might be taking some of the money with him.
Well, I'll tell you where JDR screwed up. Picking the wackest character in the game. Lightning 949, clearly the more intelligent player here by character choice.
Lightning 949 possibly getting a little upset right now because he is not letting JDR get away with anything. Oh no! What? No meter to really make my speaker. Wow. Lightning 949 possibly getting a little impatient.
Trying to land that far stand D.
Lightning 949 is a done name. I'm calling him Jason, man.
Oh no!
Dude, this is
JDR is basically like right now, he's like, you've been demoted back to juniors.
Back to junior, you a co-high again, baby. Oh man, the crowd loves it. Ooh, trying to get real cute on him. Oh, dude, JDR is in that mode where you can do no wrong, where things just connect, and you're just seeing it. You're in the vortex of your own mind,
Lightning
and you're just like, breaking that guard, breaking that guard, bada bing, put him down.
He can't block after this, and he decides to roll, almost loses the match.
That is it, that is it.
Runs into a jump CD, and that is the end of the journey for Lightning 949.
Thank you for coming, Lightning 949. You've improved greatly. You knocked me out of the tournament, but man, you were not ready for that insanity. Like, have you ever in your life of like commentating KOF seen just a gross usage of reckless abandon on another individual, premeditated assault? We don't even know if he was thinking. Shout out to Arcade Shock, EX Gear, burn meter in style. Button knobs, or stick knobs rather, available in various colors and selections at arcadeshock.com.
I don't want to be in the same room as that dude when I go back to my hotel room.
Is he staying? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, shoot.
He's going to be talking about it till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Dude, he's going to be screaming in his sleep. It's going to be like 3 a.m. He's going to be like, ah!
But I should have never changed my name.
Oh, man.
Like, I feel like DJ Mirror would have done it better.
Oh, my God. DJ Mirror definitely would have probably. I want to talk about this more, but we actually got a couple of messages to go through to pay for the sponsor stuff. So we'll see you in a little bit. Got some commercials. Everybody sit tight. We'll be right back. Dude, he's going to.
What a buster.
Dude, like, you know how much he likes to wake up DP? JDR is a perfect person to wake up DP against.
Oh, beautiful follow. Smelled the focus attack would be the next option. Bonchan just looks unmovable here. Like, that's the situation. I just feel like BJ's every approach he's made here has been answered and answered cleanly and powerfully.
And you see right there, just the wrong range for that. Oh, you see, yeah. Oh, here we go. I mean, I said the word range, and all the ranges that Bonchan have picked have been correct.
Yeah.
But here we go, BJ Unchained with an opportunity, has a lot of meter left.
He's going to cash in this damage, Ultra. Let's see what he's got in the tank. It's now or never for BJ.
Ooh, here we go.
And it might be now.
One more mix-up.
Showing him respect on wake up. Oh, those slides. Oh, with the overhead. BJ pulling it back from the grave.
BJ Unchained is not going to go quietly.
NorCal on their feet for the prodigal son who has returned to the Bay. Oh, that's punishable.
Yeah.
And is. BJ still has a lot of work to do here. Put together a great sequence. And again,
just waiting for it.
He's just aware of all the options from the right range and ready with this counter.
Again, yeah, but just a little too early on the jab, hit on a later active frame, wasn't able to buffer, it looked like.
Oh, another Kara uppercut like you talked about. Very dominant. The spacing. And this could be the end of BJ unless he's got another magic rabbit in his hat.
Safe jump timing. Oh! Tricks him.
Again! What?
Close to stun, perhaps.
Yes! He got it! BJ Unchained!
Wow!
The second magic rabbit. The crowd erupts on that one, and justifiably so.
And we're back, and boy, what a spectacle that was.
You know when you're walking in the dark and like you're trying to find the light switch, but you can't find it and you're hitting everything? I feel that's what happened to Lightning 949. But that road is over.
That road is over for him.
And now we get to see a new storyline. And who do we got up next,
Up
Chris?
next we have JDR versus Gindy, the Southtown. This is actually a very classic Southtown rematch. These guys have battled each other for the what would you call it? Southtown's favorite son award for years. These guys have bled together across the country for KOF. No more than this year. I'm excited to see this. I want to I want to see them fight as honestly as possible, but I know that they're going to be playing some grab ass tonight because that's how they play. You know, they're so close. They're just like, hey, let's see if I can catch you with some cute stuff real quick.
Well, if JDR can lower his heart rate, I feel that he can make a significant difference against Gendy.
Gendy's actually a very smart player, so I don't think he's going to be able to. He's not going to fall for a lot of that insanity.
No, and he's seen it before. That's the thing too.
Yes, he's very used to it. And likewise, JDR very used to the oppressiveness of Gendy.
Yeah, Gendy's definitely a player that likes to pick his spots very particularly. And will be aware if you try to counterattack and adjust accordingly. They're keeping the pressure on safely.
And JDR just not really finding a way in. He's just kind of always on the outside. Oh, that might be it. No, he was like, nope, can't do that to me.
Immediately tried to go for that overhead.
Got to go for that. Ooh. I don't know if he wanted to do that.
Wow, runs right into that drop.
And you can see the frustration on JD's face, like, you know, just the way he's playing right now. He is not enjoying his time here.
He's like really trying to get started, but he just can't hang on.
And Nakaruz is one of those characters that seems always to be airborne. You can't really confirm a hit.
And right now, Gendy is deflating JDR.
I'm actually not seeing JD go for a DP once, and he actually had the opportunity a couple times.
Well, you need to let your boy know that Kill has an uppercut.
Yeah, I know, right? He's like, come on.
He's definitely got max mode activation on deck.
All right, now what can Ralph do against this Mac? That's the real question. Oh, man, he's kind of living and dying.
Wow, okay, calling him out.
Well.
Trying to get busy. JDR trying to get busy.
He's kind of living and dying off of this block string and the max mode stuff, but it's working out for him, so.
Okay, a little bit of patience here from JDR.
No reason to really rush in right now. He's got he's only missing 15% health, 43 seconds left on the clock. He can kind of just wait this out. It's not like Mac's gonna do anything from full screen, except maybe hawk dive and get bodied. Or far stand deed.
All right.
Yeah, I think Gendy got a little impatient there. He just wanted to get over that round. That was not in his favor. Now we get to see a secondary. Iori in the secondary.
Look out for that far stand D to connect into a max mode activation. There it is.
Yeah.
Gets the cross up.
Oh my God.
The mix up.
And we actually saw
calculated.
We saw people practicing that for all weekend, and Gendy has perfected it. Ooh.
And he goes into the overhead. What are you gonna do, JDR?
The worst overhead in the game, might have had. Oh, going for that low.
I believe 1,000% JDR did that with his eyes closed. He didn't even know if it worked. He just autopiloted right through that.
That muscle memory. Like Gendy rolling the backwards. Nope. Wow,
again. He does it again.
Nope, not this time, buddy. Not enough to kill, but here comes the roll. No roll.
Some people say ugly is beautiful. And that may or may not be me.
They may be right. I don't know. But we got the anchor Terry who had. What? Are you serious?
Wow, opens up with a huge combo, JDR.
He just let him jump in like that. He must have been trying
that setup. I like what he just did there.
I do too, but like, what the hell, man? Gendy not respecting this Terry's frames right now, and he's definitely used to seeing that. So I don't know why he's swinging when he doesn't have the frames for it. He does not have the advantage.
Okay, right now for JDR, I think conceptually Terry is his best character. He has great concepts that work out very well for him. However, Gendy is very comfortable in placing those normals in the correct spot.
Oh, definitely. And this is for sure something that Gendy, this match in particular, is used to playing. I play with him all the time. It's very annoying. It's very annoying for Terry. Oh, no activation there.
And Gendy is not a big counter guy, but he is a guy that likes to stay on the offensive and place his normals in the correct spot.
Right, and he's actually okay with staying in the back like that, but normally when he goes...
big damage, homie. Oh, no. But doesn't burn the meter.
Goes for the one ball. Wow.
What?
Gendy playing really smart right now, just saying, no, I don't need the full damage. I just need you in the corner again. Hard knockdown. Already activated. Couldn't do anything after that.
Oh, we got a hot hand here.
Ooh, hot potato. And suddenly Gendy on the downslope here.
Slowing it down.
Oh,
just a smidge. Just a smidge. JDR's like, relax.
And
Gotta relax.
JDR unwilling to give up ground here. He's like, you're going to have to push me back.
Whoa, gets a reset.
Oh, these limbs. These limbs.
Gets the throw. What's his decision here? Oh, doesn't have enough to activate.
Oh,
but now he does.
God, snipped it up, threads the needle. Sticks the landing.
He's like, yo, I forgot I didn't have meter. Let me try that again. And wow. And Gendi's like, man, dude, like.
That was close. Almost had you.
He's like, dude, like.
Dude, that's
like lunch almost came out of my mouth right now. You don't even know.
like, man, like I probably shouldn't have drank all that milk because like totally just squirted out of my nose. All right, let's see what they got for us this time. He was not feeling this matchup with Killing last time, but I think he's, despite losing that last round, definitely has some momentum on his side. Whoa. Oh, come on, guys.
Try to get right into the right spot to punish there, but failed.
Ooh, Gendy definitely taking some necessary risks. Wow, I can't believe that didn't cross up, actually.
If JDR's not more calculated in this matchup, I feel he's really going to get tore up here.
Yeah, he's, what?
And he hits him with almost the same exact conceptually combo.
That's the Yoshi setup, right?
Yeah.
He's like, you think you're the only one that can do that? I just made this up 2 seconds ago.
And out of nowhere, the tides have changed. Right back to JDR and right back to Gendy.
No, Gendy's going to come up with something more solid than that.
Whoa.
How did that hit? I thought he landed.
He barely got off the ground.
Ooh.
And in a turn of events, which I didn't see this. I didn't see this coming in the first round. I really thought JDR was going to blow this one.
Yeah.
Because he was playing very impatient. But he found an opening, and then surprisingly, Gendy got a little flustered.
Hey, man, he's working on a weakness right now.
Oh, and hits him with the same combo.
Speaking of weaknesses.
That mix-up concept.
And Gendy getting a little greedy here. Gendy should have probably spent the bar to get him out of here. If he takes another one.
Oh!
The crowd reeling back in all of their seats. Everyone pretty much on the floor currently.
Like you said, man, this is a fight for the future.
This is the future of KOF here, at least on the West Coast. What the hell?
A little too high on that command cross-up?
He kicked him in the foot? Oh no, he's trying to make him guess. Nope, that's safe. Why spin? Why? I don't know what the significance of that is.
Oh, trying to go for some nifty stuff there.
Oh, JDR just like, come on, I want you to run into this Ralph kick.
I just want to touch you so I can activate.
Yeah,
like,
right. Just hit that EX Galactica Phantom real quick.
He's got that activation binded for sure on that stick.
Oh, no.
Good decision there, I think, from Gendy to roll out of that.
Now, a lot of people may be seeing that they are not really doing a lot of damage right here, but notice that JDR is pushing Gendy all over the map. Like, this is not Gendy's game right now. He is just trying to survive.
I know right there, Gendy got interrupted for that standee activate that he wanted. Oh, well, Rosa finally learns JDR.
Like, I ain't messing with that no more. This ain't real. Oh!
Gets the limbs.
That was cold-blooded, man. His soul is hurt.
MP, JDR.
VMP. I thought you said EMP. I was like, what?
Nah, VMP, bro. 5 MP. Better be careful. This is don't run into my normals, the game.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, this is going to be a lot of damage for whoever gets the next touch.
All right. Let's break this down real quick. We got a 1 meter Geese
versus a 4 bar
Terry, and the nuttiness that is JDR. Now, I was gonna say if Gendy could try to make these counters work, but you know what? That's not his game.
Yeah,
you know what you're gonna see right now.
He's all like, that's not me, bro. Okay. It's working out for him, man. He's like, why fix what ain't broken? It worked the last time, it's gonna work this time.
Gets the call out on it. Is he gonna go for the damage? Is he gonna turn the head backwards?
No, he's not. He wants
decides not to. Over the top is not a favorite.
Oh no! Or he better do it. Oh, come on! Come on! But Gendy is shook. He does not want to. Oh my Lord!
He is so
what
shook.
A dominant final round. 1-1 Gendy JDR.
Oh my God! These guys are gonna run to the restroom and puke their brains out.
Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be the high point of their month, and then it's gonna spill out all over the bathroom floor.
I think JDR just said, hey, bro, are you cool? Do you have health insurance? Are you going to be okay?
He's like, bro, I ain't got a job.
This is all I got, dude.
Like, I'm trying to win this $20 so I get something to eat after this. Oh, we got this. Oh, we going back to the classic Gen-D. Possibly. Could we see it? CA Kinsu.
Oh, what? I don't know.
Now, I will say this. Not a lot of people were messing with this character before Gen-D was. You know, we had Rosa. We had a couple other people, but not a lot of people were really believing in the power of Kinsu. Some people believe that might have gone away in the recent 2.0 patch, but obviously Gen-D saw something. He saw something that Kinsu is going to abuse the hell out of.
Try to slow down an aggressive JDR. I mean, that's really the goal for Gen-D to take this match.
Yeah, and I think that might be what he likes right now. He saw that the Nakaruru matchup was not working out anymore. He was taking too much damage, so he's thinking, hey, let me keep this guy at arm's length, throw some fireballs, make him think about what he's going to do next.
And I do like this matchup because Gen-D is really going for those sweeps. Wow.
He's also going for that nerfed overhead.
Oh, no.
A little bit too much to telegraph on that.
Oh, wow. Just stood in front of each other.
Yeah, right? Just staring at, oh, he wants it bad. He wants it bad.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No need to kill that. You had an anti-air waiting to go right there. Ooh, that could have been horrible. Notice how he's still activated, even though he got the final hit. But he went for like a different setup. So he is thinking.
It's nothing more I like to see than two dudes constantly swinging for the fences.
This is definitely, wow, haymakers. Haymakers. All right. Now, I'm not sure that was necessarily in Gen-D's favor. I mean, he got the round, obviously. That part is in his favor. But in comparison to how the match went between Nakaruru and Kyo, I definitely think Nak performed better than Kinsu did in that situation. And I'm not really sure how differently this is going to go. Oh, well.
What? Yeah, I'm trying to go for a mix-up. JDR's like, you don't get cute with me, bro. I do that.
It's like, that is my gimmick. You just come in like, you know, pick me apart.
Wow.
Oh, no grab. No grab. I would have went for a grab.
So surprised people aren't pressing buttons when they're in each other's faces, especially these two dudes.
A lot of respect on the field right now. Okay, good sweep, good sweep. Oh, no! It's working out. Gangbusters.
Try to go for that entry jump low.
All right, nice response from Gen-D there. Get him out of there. 33 seconds left on the clock. Gonna get some green health back.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. Ralph, one of the high damage characters and high health characters with 1 bar, or 2 bars actually, versus Iori, who basically just has to sit there.
And Gen-D right there just calling out that mix-up and just rolling right out of it. Like, it doesn't really affect me.
I mean, that's all it really took. He knows that Ralph is not going to harass him off after the activation. There is
whoa!
Wow.
So in this situation right now, it's like, unfortunately, JDR, you're gonna have to adapt.
Yeah.
In order to take this round or this match in general. Oh, it has nothing to activate there.
Has the reactions to do so though. That's safe. Try to go behind it. Uh-oh. That's gonna just not enough.
Okay, let me tell you something about these two dudes. How hyped do they get when they get 1 bar of meter? It must be the whole goal. Oh my God, I almost got the meter. I almost got the meter.
I got ultimate.
Far standing activated. Please, the God.
JDR's like, don't activate, don't activate, don't activate. I'm gonna activate!
Oh, there it is. And I touched him.
I'm gonna activate!
Mom, I got him. I got him, Mom.
I can't help it.
Oh,
no, jitters. The crowd can't believe this. Wow, far stand D. He probably thought that was going to be close stand D. That is working out for Jimmy.
Now he's got the mix-up set up.
Roll out of there, man. Don't let him do that. Oh, good roll. Not trying to deal with that cross-up situation anymore.
Gen-D trying to move on right here.
Gen-D got another character after this, so it's looking pretty good for him. But if he, you
gonna take the round? Should.
I like the wherewithal to not go for the autopilot combo after that. A lot of people would just go, I'm going to go burn Knuckle and be like, shit, what do I do next, right?
Yeah.
In that situation, he possibly could go for an EX tackle afterwards, but what he went for afterwards instead was a little bit more optimal.
Really hoping to build that 1 more meter to make some crazy stuff happen here.
That is so meaty.
Gendy about to get the 3 trade. Activation.
Oh, say that. Oh! Oh, no! Gendy got him. That's going to be
game.
That sticks the landing.
Oh,
Bam! Very nicely played from the Sons of Southtown, Gendy and JDR.
Gendy, very thankful to be allowed to move on and possibly get some money to pay for medical assistance.
Medical assistance, possibly some gas money. This dude's got like 8 dudes in this room right now, so he's probably like, thank God I got a little bonus for myself here.
That's right, man.
And so shout outs to Split Frame, who also have a 20% store-wide savings going on right now. If you use the coupon code NCR2017, you get a little nice bag right there. We actually auctioned one of these off at the Match Arena, so I can tell you that it's a very nice bag. Also, speaking of very nice bags, got the Evo Championship brand transporter. I do not own any of these. I think I'm being possibly manipulated, exploited. I don't own any of these products. Please send them to me if you buy more than one of them.
I personally love buying bags that I can transport myself in. And I plan to send myself to the East Coast to possibly commentate some events.
That sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, dude, because
I would recommend it.
If I gotta do it some grimy way, I gotta do it.
Hey, man, if you put yourself on there and say, like, delicates, no.
Exactly.
Put the postage on.
Hey, definitely fragile. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, Lord. Now we got Romance versus Rosa. This, quite possibly, one of the more classic matches we've seen in KOF 14 since its release. These guys are brawlers. They beat each other up. I wonder, though, I do wonder if after, like, who has the momentum in this situation, do you think?
Well, I'll tell you right now. If we just look at the appearance of Romance, he took off the sunglasses because he does not recognize the shine that Rosa has. He's like, yo, it's dim, bro. You know? Like, I think the candle's going out, and I don't need these sunglasses anymore. It's kind of dark in here.
Yeah, like, man, you need to turn that up a little bit if you want me to put these shades back on, huh?
Exactly,
Do
right?
not respect the glow.
And Rosa is thinking in his head, bro, I'm about to hit you with this solar flare. Put those sunglasses back on.
It's my time. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
We are going to see, because we already know that El Rosa has a, I mean, I don't want to overuse the word nutty or insane, but he does have a very different Choi.
Definitely trying to find his hotness in here. Trying to get hot with that character.
Oh, using that alternate skin. Thank you. Yeah, thank you to S&K for these alternate skins also.
Shout out to S&K.
Shout out to S&K, making a great game for us to enjoy for another 30 years. That's right.
Yeah.
30 more years of KOF 14, please. I can't wait.
I can't wait for the next generation of the kids that we're having to play KOF.
Dude, right?
And to make them feel guilty if they ever decide to play any other game, because that's the KOF play.
Papa's game. And seeing JDR, seeing Lightning 949, seeing Gendy play the way that they do makes me think I can teach anybody. All right.
All right, Rosa with Kula. Okay.
Ooh. Wow. Cross-ups? We got those? Ooh. It's going to be a very cerebral kind of matchup.
Uh-oh, baited the uppercut.
Yes, he's going for stuff that, is just kind of swinging stuff there for the fences. I'm not sure what he thought was coming.
And with a contrast, you go into this matchup, right, compared to the last one, where now this is a very controlled environment that these two are fighting in.
These guys are for sure not going to be overextending themselves the way that we saw JD and Gendy in the previous match do. But we will see possibly El Rosa, if he gets flustered, pull off some more of that patented magic. momentum, and you want to talk momentum-based fighters, El Rosa definitely one of them. All right. Not a bad trade for El Rosa, but right now kind of having a hard time getting something solid started.
Got lit up with that cross-up. And a very familiar sight. About to get down to his last character once again.
But what's he going to do about that? That's the thing. He's going to have 5 bars of Choi.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nak may not be able to do so many bird clean gimmicks against Choi because he apparently has ways to circumvent the stuff like that. But I'm not seeing any real answer to her bird pressure, her slide pressure. Well,
okay. No. The combo. Whoop.
Never mind. Is that how it's supposed to hit?
Yeah, bro. The reset? Yeah, totally.
Well, I'm not sure, because like, I wonder what happens if you hit him standing. Wow.
He's got to convert faster. Got to kill it. The time ticks down, the less life he gets back. Be very important to knock this out right now. You need to end it, Rosa. No!
The only problem is he doesn't have a guaranteed damage. Oh, my God. Is he too small to get hit by this? Nope. Got him. LCD. Rosa taking a swig, feeling totally okay about this.
Uh-oh.
We got coaches?
Shout-outs to J2Jin.
J2Jin.
He was in our Game Goons After Hours for the complete amount of time we were there.
Oh, yeah, that dude did not get up. And that dude, he played everybody, too, like so many characters. That guy is a beast. Definitely looking forward to his career in KOF 14 as the future shows. We're seeing El Rosa possibly going with a more classic team here.
Okay, we've definitely seen him have success with this character, this selection of characters.
I know people see El Rosa and they expect to see Ramon and they expect to see other crazy stuff like that, but El Rosa actually has a very solid game plan with other more standardized characters also. So yeah. I would expect after the previous match he had with Orkul was not very effective, that he has adjusted the intention of her basically, because it looked like his intention with her was to just stop Nakaruru from doing stuff, not really necessarily to beat her, but just like put the wall up.
And I really think in this matchup, it's really come down to Romance just being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and like Rosa kind of just like getting hit by the most unfortunate interactions.
He's losing a lot of life through a multitude of hits, not necessarily through combos. It's just trades and stray hits.
Right. Oh, wow, that is unfortunate.
Wow.
Yep. That bird's going to dive once she's called.
The quantity of touches that Romance has had so far.
Ooh.
Oh, try to get that blowback.
Romance possibly trying to hang on to more life than he really needs to in this situation. Wow. Oh, got over it just barely. Oh, that hitbox has got to be like all the way on the front side of her too, because that is the second time that it looked like he had crossed him under and got hit by it anyway.
All right, man, this is a character he switched to, so let's see how he implements it into this match. Oh, didn't punish that.
Possibly looking for a, ooh.
Definitely some changes happen to Robert, man. The stand deactivates not as potent as it was before.
I think even in this situation, though, you still got to get her to land on it. Still got to get her to land on low beat so you can do stand beat. He wouldn't be able to get it even if it was before the 2.0 patch. Not really a strong fireball game going on right now either, because... Okay, there you go. That was a chance. Oh, man, not really ready to activate off that, though, and taking damage. Rosa is getting bullied right now. Hello.
And I feel like right now it's very hard for Rosa to really break down a strategy that can work against Romance, because it's just been little by little, working his life down, little by little.
Yeah, he's, like I said, they will not overextend themselves. Oh, wow. Rosa assuming that Romance would take a rare moment to press the advantage off the anti-air. Romance not really known for doing that. He will definitely always choose block.
I really think it comes down to is that Rosa has not forced Romance to make a decision. kind of allowed him to play off with a neutral.
Right, like he's just going to keep getting touched by that low C. Can't get over it.
Are we looking to an OCV?
I mean, another one would be pretty
I really think that Rosa needs a challenge from JDR right here.
There we go. Speaking of JDR, got him with the wake-up moon slicer into the Super Excalibur. I don't know what they call that, but man, he has got a lot to make up for right now.
At a certain point, you got to decide, okay, what I'm doing is not working. Is it time to get nuts? And sure, man, like, maximum activation is a real thing.
Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, man, going for that damage.
And the crazy thing is, it's like,
there it is.
In this whole match, I felt like Romance didn't have to work too hard for those conversions that he was making.
Very comfortable. And that's something that Romance is, when you watch Romance play, like when he's on his game, he looks very comfortable. That was one of those times. And it's kind of unfortunate almost for Rosa because he just couldn't get anything started.
That's right.
Speaking of getting stuff started, why don't you start your way over to the Kwamba 8-arc connection 8-arc with the Kwamba Obsidian. God, I need to get one of these. You can get 10% off store-wide by using the coupon code NCR2017. Man, it's almost like, we all use the same code.
I know, dude, right? Making it the same across the board to make it easier for you.
Make it easier,
Thank you, NorCal Regionals. Thank you, 8-arc. Thank you, Arcane Shot.
I mean, some people like to use those creative codes and, possibly poke fun at other scenes and whatnot, but sometimes the hard on the nose code works out the best.
Dude, I'll tell you, when you're coming up with a password for something and you're over here, it's like, I jumped 2 seed into Deathbringer 21_5, and then it's like you don't touch that account for like 2 weeks. Dude, what was my password?
What was my bank account? Oh, crap.
Oh, man.
So look what we got going on here. These are two guys that basically, I mean, these guys are at the top of their game, I believe. Laik has been the dominant force in KOF 14. I won't say in the absence of Reynold, but Reynold hasn't gone to a lot of tournaments. Laik has been at those tournaments and winning those tournaments. This is 2 out of 3 winners finals. This is actually what I predicted to happen, but at the same time, I don't know what's going to happen here. These are 2 very different schools of thought when it comes to KOF.
Now, let's match this up. Has Laik played Reynold in a major?
No.
Okay. First meetup, winners finals. That we know of. Let's see if Vegas KOF.
Let's see if they're real. Let's see if they're real.
Can lock it down, Laik.
I know those guys are. I know those guys are watching at home right now, and they're thinking, "What is a man?"
We're getting philosophical here.
In comparison to a god.
Well, what is a man?
What is a man with a miserable pile of secrets?
A god.
Which one's the god? I don't know. We'll find out right now.
Is this just a mountain? Or a puddle of goo?
All right, Reynold going with the classic Nian team. Long Robert not going for no Vanessa here. That means I won't say that he was disrespecting everybody else, but he definitely wants something that's a little more comfortable and familiar for him.
I really think it's a little suspect on how Laik is trying to call out those dives. But he gets into a combo. Hey, I don't need to shut it down because I got this reset for you.
Yep.
And that is really the downfall of somebody like Mien, right? You do all that work to make something happen here, and all the other characters have to do is land 2 combos.
Flick you in the nose, and you're like, oh, my face. Here comes the parry. Oh, looking for it.
Being really patient here. I'm surprised Laik's not really going for anything here.
He's not. It's hard to predict. Oh, man, he could have rolled that. Ooh, this is a lot more even than I expected to be. Laik had that momentum going earlier on, but currently looking like he's lost. Oh.
Trying to bait something out.
And right now, Reynold just playing with his food.
Wow. And Reynold just played that off with the determination of a grade school kid working on a science project.
Gotta finish it in 15 minutes.
Exactly right. Slackers.
Woo! That almost negated everything that Reynold just accomplished. But Reynolds coming in with 4 bars, while Laik is going to be entering in with full health meter.
That's true. He didn't have to waste any meter to make that win significant.
Exactly. But the name of the game is health meter. If you got no health meter, you lose.
Whoa, and this is definitely a character that benefits off of the meter.
Oh, sure, definitely. Oh, here we go. Are we going to see the neck popper? Yes, we are. Crack.
Great opportunity for mix-up here. What's he going to do?
He's just going to be oppressive. He's just going to keep him in the corner.
This is the best position for Luong right here. If you're Shune, you got to get out of there.
Wow! He tried to. I respect what he went for there, but it's just, that is unfortunate. Momentum has shifted.
And this is a character that Reynold plays himself, Shune.
Uh-oh. That's the problem.
It's not going to lead to death.
Not lead to death, but this is not a good hard down situation.
Oh.
What?
Converts the multiple hit into a combo to move on to the next
character. I've actually seen a lot of Luongs wake up with that normal.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the frame startup on that is, but it's like hell. It works.
All right, already Reynold closing the distance, gets the mix-up from behind.
And at a previous tournament, Laik was having issues with that.
Laik or everybody?
From what I've seen, you know, at Slam, he was having a little bit of trouble with that, but yeah, everybody seems to have trouble. Well!
That's tough, man. Like, once Luong closes the distance, it's really her game. Like, it's really hard for you to get out, and you have to be risky.
Yeah, you do. Because her legs just cover so much distance. You know, you get hit by the tip of that stand CD, and you're just like, well, in the corner.
Now, the first opportunity that we get to see here of Laik actually getting forced to make a big adaptation.
Yeah, rare footage of Laik getting upset.
Clearly. Clearly.
Just putting thoughts in his head.
Mystified.
Reynold the God? Mian the God? Actually, I don't think Mian's really effective in this situation. She barely squeaked by in that previous. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Reynold obviously has had enough of this Rio getting his way.
I do like the utility of putting Rio first to deal with a lot of the dive kits with the down C and uppercuts and parries to shut down a lot of options. But Laik, it forces him to really slow down his rhythm.
What a gamble. It paid off. Oh, no.
And in order for Reynold to get that type of damage, he's got to work twice as hard.
Notice he's got full bar, though, so now he probably doesn't even care what happens to her.
Wow, and the challenge right there by Laik.
Reynold not willing to spend any meter with Mian. Obviously was just meant to get 4 bars for Long, and no reason for him not to waste the battery like that because Long was the star of the show previously. Okay, good wherewithal from Laik to recognize that wasn't a real cross-up, but man, that guard gauge already juiced.
Oh, gets the other side, man. That's what, 3 for 3 so far?
That is 3 for 3. That is cheesy poops. Perfect game for Reynold. Hopefully, this Shune coming in a little fresher than he was previously doesn't get popped too early. I know Leg would like to possibly get one activation up. Oh, there it is. And that was clean. That was definitely Reynold misreading that situation. In the corner. What's she got for him?
Oh, tries to go for the low.
Wake up. Sometimes he's got to block, but not in this case.
No. Does that work? Oh.
Yeah, it does. The EX will travel super fast. Man, that damage is unfair. Oh, my God.
Just runs into it.
Instant right in. Wow, that's not enough to kill, but still. And it's hard to see coming because the ambiguity of the startup of that move, it looks like she's just jumping. You know?
And that's the strength of Luong, and Laik has not found the real way to deal with this character. And just allow her to continue to build that meter.
It's almost like once she's in the air, you better start running.
Oh, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, get her out of there. He's like, I'm not trying to deal with this no more. Oh, man. Good wherewithal not to go for that jump grab. That is definitely not the slam, or it's not as well. Reynold apparently seeing a hole there, but didn't have the correct response to it.
And just like we were saying earlier, it's like he hasn't found Laik hasn't found a response to Luong. Adaptation occurs.
Possibly. No.
Brown Pants Robert. Here we go.
Oh, shoot. It's Robert the King of Fighters. Ooh, that was his. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on to your butts.
Look out for that overhead. Oh.
Trying to go for just a tip. I would have. I mean, can't activate off the trade, but man, you know, if he could have, he definitely would go for another EX sleeve right there.
4 meters. I don't think Reynold will be able to kill if he connects something. So he's going to have to mount up an offense.
That is correct. Robert definitely not on the higher end of the spectrum when it comes to damage output. What's he got for him?
Making the big difference here.
Might add up, though, because he's taking a lot of unnecessary hits. Layek suddenly on the defense, getting kind of shook.
Damage.
Oh, no, that might do it. He's got a climax afterwards. He's got a climax.
It's not enough, though. Definitely not enough to climax and get the win. Oh, okay.
Layek kind of nervous here.
Oh, man, they're both lit. Got the action button set. Gonna throw the EX fireball. Is it gonna come in?
Layek losing the health lead he had.
11 seconds. 10, 9.
Oh no!
Who's gonna win this? It's coming down to the wire, folks. Who's gonna get?
Oh no! He's gonna be he got it with the super grab.
Woo! People losing their damn minds out here.
Put that chair back, Jesus. Reynold with a little smile on. Oh man, Layek likes it.
Oh,
pop it off.
Oh,
let him know who you are. Say my name.
He didn't like that at all. He didn't like that at all.
He was like, I'm feeling it, baby. Reynold with the cooldown character select.
Reynold is also somebody that's not impervious to when other people get their shine on.
That is correct. He, you know more so than I do.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Evo 2013. Clearly, he was like, I need some help from these sunglasses, bro, because these stars are too bright for me.
But it paid off, you know? The sun was not in his face. So we got it. This is going to be the final match to determine who moves on into grand finals and who moves on into losers bracket. And I can't say that Reynold probably feels the most confident. This is something everybody's going to be watching closely.
So far, little conversions are starting to add up.
Right now, Reynold playing this extremely straight.
Uh-oh. Good damage here from Layek.
No overhead from Layek. Well,
no big punish.
That was. Yeah. Once the Mian goes up for that, she's open game.
Oh, catches him right at the edge.
Calls her out. I respect it. What? I caught her jumping? I didn't even see her. Did not even see her feet leave the ground.
All right, we got to remember how the last match played out, right? I believe Reynold was ahead.
Reynold was ahead, but his Mian was almost pretty much neutralized. The thing is, Mian comes back in with more than half-life, 3 bars, so the battery has done her job and can do more now.
Chance match going on here.
Yeah, I would not expect Reynold to overextend himself here at all. He's just going to keep diving. He doesn't have to build any more meter, but he's not going to spend any either.
Gets a combo here, Layek.
Yeah, he's going to let Layek spend this bar and get him out of here.
Burn. Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to burn the meter.
Very nice optimal combo. All right, so Layek, 43 seconds left on the clock, going to get his health all the way back. 1 bar, I think almost about to get 2 against fully loaded Liang, I don't know. Long.
Both rocking Easter colors.
Yes.
Who will rise today?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hard knockdown. What do you got for him?
Mounting a big offense.
Tried to catch him on that back dash.
Reynold can't make it happen with the meter that he has right now. Make some big connections. He's got to find an opening.
You got to hold that.
Trying to make an approach here, Reynold.
Reynold's in some trouble right now. He hasn't been able to spend any of his bar that he spent building with Mian.
I gotta say, going. Whoa. The classic. Stop the combo and run up for a throw.
Did not want to spend the 1 bar he had on activation. Thought he'd get it for free. Now, what is Robert supposed to do with these 5 bars, but 2 fully healthy characters?
He needs to consume the screen with fundamentals.
Just like putting his limbs in places that Shune does not want to be in.
Exactly. Gotta force Shune into very specific angles. But so far, Reynold has not forced that situation.
Oh, man. Rare drops from Reynold. All right, I think this might spell disaster for Reynold at this point.
Cannot get Layak open so far.
And you notice that Reynold has not really been able to harass Layak in this situation. Suddenly, Layak's movement has made Reynold's attacks very ineffective.
And I really feel like right now, Layak is actually very comfortable.
But then again, Reynolds possibly feeling it. He's definitely seeing something happen. Spends only 2 bars. Is that going to be enough? Oh, no, that's not enough. That's not enough.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Just barely enough. Ooh, empty jump low.
Literally when it counts, man.
Empty jump low, man. Don't ever doubt it. Now, I'm not going to say that Layak's Vice is something that you can download pretty quickly. Obviously, Reynold is having some issues with it.
And this went down to the wire last time.
Very much so. Now, I say the last thing that happened was he just was not expecting that possibly. Or he just was expecting that and maybe had a missed input. But Layak opened him up. It's now Reynolds' job to open up this Vice.
Yeah, Layak caught Reynold hanging out for a little too long there. When the time was counting down and hit him when it mattered.
Okay, Reynolds just wants to keep her in that corner. He's feeling the most comfortable there. Ooh, almost caught her rolling in. Wow, okay.
Challenges with the uppercut.
Reynolds saying, I still got this whenever I need it. Oh, the classic! That's going to be it. Reynolds moves on to the grand finals. Very nicely played.
That was a great winners final match.
That was a great winners finals match indeed. Layak, a exemplary competitor.
Right.
Creative, ballsy, solid. You know, anything you need to be a champion, it's in that guy already.
And when it comes down to the wire, he had great decision making, you know. And unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to make the next step to the adaptation.
Well, if you want to make the next step in your PC game, I would suggest heading to ArcadeShock.com and checking out this Das Keyboard X Arcade Shock promotion.
Use Arcade Shock as your code.
Oh, we actually do have an Arcade Shock code this time. Arcade Shock as your code. Save 15% at Das Keyboard. This is, I guess, something that Arcade Shock is putting together as they delve into the RTS spectrum, maybe the mobile world.
Oh, okay.
Are we about to sponsor a mobile player? Okay. I would recommend somebody sponsors Gendy. Shoot. I think he deserves it.
Gendy, man. Earning his way today.
Oh, yeah. By the way, shout-outs to that classic EVO 2012 KOF 13 t-shirt that Gendy is wearing.
Oh, that's right, man.
The My shirt heard round the world. Now, this is going to be a match, I believe, that this is definitely a match that makes D a legend if he wins this.
He'll earn his place, no doubt.
For sure. For Romance, he has to recognize that D is not a dumb player. D is actually deceptively smart. You know, you can't.
Dude, right now you sounded like when you go to a parent-teacher conference and the teacher's telling, look, your kid acts really dumb, but he's not that dumb.
He's not that dumb.
He's actually kind of smart.
Just freaking lazy.
Yeah, just lazy. Is that the NorCal Option Select?
Yeah, it's the NorCal Option Select.
I'm lazy today,
not a bad
dude.
player, I just don't play.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching at home. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. This is definitely one of the best KOF top 8s I've ever been a part of. Probably the most important KOF top 8 I've ever been a part of or I've ever seen, because we literally have a changing of the guard occurring here.
Yeah.
You are seeing the torch passed from players such as BBZ, CMD Duck, Fixel, Jose, El Gallo Negro, Meta Abe, Gibby,
Mr. KOF,
Mr. KOF, John Tran. These guys sweated it out for years in the arcades, in tournaments, bleeding for this game series. And now it's Gindy and his generation's turn.
So that you can learn this stuff on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on Pinterest. Your Facebook profiles.
Oh, you know, Romance does not want to have a match like this anywhere in top 8. He's like, oh man, knack mirrors. Get the coffee ready, guys.
Who's ready to make some bad decisions?
Ooh. Ooh. Jesus Christ. This is definitely something where, like everybody's going to have the same idea.
Oh, wow.
Who's the most Nakaruist?
And right now, Romance draws first blood for the first big combo.
The first big combo, that's right. Now, again, D definitely probably should think about doing some damage back here. Not really sure what he's hanging back for, waiting for. Romance probably just going to wait him out. Romance is like, so what, dude? I barely took any hits. 27 seconds left on the clock. Make me do something. Romance taking that one very convincingly. Gonna get off.
And then how do you feel about it when it's like, I lost to myself, but it's not like myself is that much better than me. It's exactly the same.
Basically, right? And you're just thinking like, well, what could I do differently than myself? What can I do to expose myself?
Exactly. Where do I suck though, dude?
Oh man, that is a question for the ages. And the thing is, ooh, I've never seen that kind of interaction before. Gindy currently swinging for the fences, trying anything that he thinks will work, and Romance just too patient for that. Romance not going to let him hit with any random reversal hits, and that's just the way he plays. Very defensive.
I remember how we saw Romance play the last matches that he played. It was a very methodical win that he pulled off.
Oh, definitely. For a long time, Romance has been known as that player who just won't budge.
Yeah.
Like he has a game plan, he sticks to it. Very rarely does he deviate from it. Gindy probably is his first time playing somebody that patient. Yeah, see, like Gindy just wants stuff to work right now. He is not actually thinking about anything.
Oh, the activation?
Yeah, he thinks he's playing Blaze Blue or something.
Cross up. You would know, man.
Yeah. Man, look at all that max mode you're just burning right now. At least, oh man, go for it, man. You can't even go for a counter, shoot.
Dude, I really think what goes through these dudes' heads is like, yo, I got 1 meter. I got the opportunity to hit the I'm dope button. Now I'm dope. I activated. Now I'm dope. This is the dope.
Oh no! I respect the attempt from Gindy, but that was just not in the cards for him, unfortunately. Gindy shaking his head, not happy with that result. Guess he thought that random super counter was going to turn it around for him. Don't pat him on the shoulder like that.
No.
Oh, no. Here comes Reiki, the organizer.
Oh, no. Too much touching. Dude, if that were me, I'd be like, get off me. Get off me, man. Get off me.
Reiki, the coach, coming in here to give some moral support to Gindy. Gindy obviously visibly unhappy with his performance in that last match, but also looks like he's out of options. Also looks like he's out of ideas and doesn't have the gas left in his tank to perform based on reactions alone.
He's out of ideas, out of gas, and out of sleep. He needs to go back to sleep.
Yeah, that dude looked tired as hell. Romance looks like he's about to go out after this.
Yeah, I know, right? This is the early part of my day.
Exactly, right? You're like, oh, man, I just wake up at 2 p.m. and
yeah,
we just party, baby.
I just started, dude.
Past the Scorpion Bowl, baby.
What's breakfast?
Are we going to Mel's? Yo. Johnny Rockets? Oh, man, that's Johnny Rockets. Shit. Oh, this is a very somber mood currently. It's almost like watching, like, your best friend get led off to a slaughter farm. Oh, may have some surprises for him, though.
He's got something going.
Maybe Gindy's look of exhaustion was actually a look of ponderance. Gindi not so out of it as we thought. Gindi's movement suddenly working out for him, not allowing himself to be put into situations where he will have to take unnecessary hits. And he is mirroring Romance's movement in ways that Romance is now having to guess what is coming next.
Okay, a little bit of momentum here for Gindi. Quickly to get shut down by Romance.
Yeah, Romance was just like, nope, I caught you once. That's enough! That is enough, sir!
Burn that meter, no!
Oh my God, that had to be an input error. Human error happens to all of us at the worst possible moments. None so much more than what we just saw.
But he still got 1 meter to make his character dope.
Somebody shouting bird watching in the Gindi's actually okay with this. Oh no! Gindi thought he had the life lead, but well, I mean, he probably did. Or it might have been tied. But now Romance is going to hang back.
10 seconds.
But that's actually
on
okay.
The ticker.
That's actually okay. Romance is not going to have a lot of life back, which means the next touch he gets from this Geese is going to put Nakamura down and force the Geese versus who the heck is his follow-up? It's going to force the Geese versus Benimaru matchup.
And dude, let me know, how many meters does Gindi got right now?
3 bars, 3 fingers, which means he can definitely spin one on a counter. So if Romance wants to do this hawk dive stuff from full. There it is. There it is. What you got for? No, you can't be doing. He's gonna roll away every time.
You have to think that in this situation, Gindi's like, I want you to get in my face because I'm trying to press this button right here. This stand C.
If he can finish this now, he's gonna get a lot of life back, and it's not gonna matter what happened now. No, don't rip Pukin that, please. He's not gonna land on it.
Geese is trying to stiff arm so hard right now.
Yeah, right. Trying to put up that stop sign real quick. Ooh!
Don't come near me, bro. I'll stiff arm you.
He's taking that too much damage, though. He's taking too much damage. Oh, man. Caught her with the roundhouse kick. Benimaru versus Geese with this much health. 3 bars. Not a bad look for Gindi. Romance definitely capable of bullying his way through this round. But if Gindi gets a solid hit, Romance is going to be a world of hurt.
Uh-oh.
Might not get a chance to do that, though.
First to get the touch, Romance drops the combo, though.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think he had a really easy Raikoken there. He just didn't go for it.
Burns the meter to roll back.
Oh, he's trying to Raijinkin his way back to 1 bar.
Yeah.
You can actually...
Oh, man, that hurts to watch. Dang, that was a sick conversion. Yo, that was a sick conversion.
That was, but I was actually going to say he could just Reppuken because Raijinkin is 1 hit. So if it clashes with a projectile, his fist is still out, but there's no hitbox on it anymore. Yeah, Gindi might have blown all his good ideas on that Nakamura mirror. No, he ain't too. That move sucks. All right, what's next? Gindi on his last legs here. Oh, wow. That D, cross up D.
Try to low profile that, but that jump D just hits way too deep.
Yeah. Yeah, chips him out. Very nicely played from Romance there. Gindi goes home. I believe that is 5th place?
I don't know, man, but once again, end of a storyline that...
incredible run.
Yeah.
Incredible run this whole weekend.
Yeah, I would be proud, man. You know, that is a stage that these guys have never played at.
Oh, that was 4th place. Gindi got top 4. Hey!
Yeah, dude.
So that was Gindi in the 4th place right there, and, you know, way more than I think he would ever have believed he could get at NorCal Regionals. And having done that in his own backyard amongst the best players that most people have heard of.
Right.
He's definitely someone we should look out for. His story is only just beginning.
Yeah, man, and like if losing, I really think losing is probably the best motivator, man, especially tough losses like that. It just makes you want to keep going because it gives you the opportunity to see like, hey, man, I made it this far, you know? I want to push it further. Like, it's a possibility. I made it to a point that I thought I would never be able to achieve.
Right, and this game is like only a year into its cycle. Like, not even a year. It's less than a year into its cycle, and he's already making waves. He's already making a name for himself across the country. He's going to be somebody JDR is going to be somebody. Lightning 949 is going to be somebody that people will be on the lookout next time they see their names in brackets.
But right now,
Losers Finals.
Vegas KOF Layak is trying to climb his way back to the top of the mountain. But he's got to go through romance.
Just want to tell you right now, Bizarro Mike, if you're watching this, wake up. You want to see this match? This is going to be the barn burner. I am very confident in saying that. Oh,
yeah, Romance has been a bit of the guardian, right? He's been shutting down people from cracking the grand final stage by asserting himself. Let's see if he could keep up that defense and put himself into the grand final.
Right, but the thing is, like the last time that Layak and Romance were at the same tournament, Layak won the tournament.
So you got to say that Layak is coming in here with a bit of confidence, right?
Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm not saying that he beat him to win it, but he definitely has the confidence that last time we were in the same building at the same event, I won that.
Once again, we see a familiar matchup that Layak played out before. Being very careful, very particular. Romance getting offense started. Sweeps that drop down. Gets the cross up. Past the halfway point for Layak.
Oh, what a brilliant jump in, but does not confirm. Could not convert. Looking for that down C, just got a little bit above it.
Time is a bit off.
Okay, got it that time. What's he got for? Oh, looking for another chance to pull that up. Maybe it might have been a run grab, actually. Caught him jumping, couldn't get the full conversion off that, but gets him out of there with a hop D.
Really minimizing the gaps that Layak can mount an offense.
I don't think we saw Layak playing cool up. Whoa! That was interesting. Definitely not the most well-advised maneuver from Layak. He just spent 3 bars to frost Kula's booty. Or rather, Nakaruru's booty. Oh my God, that cross-up is dirty. How does that even work? Where is the hitbox on that? Please, SNK. And you know stuff's good when you can throw out Mama Haha full screen and then just roll back into the corner. And you're just like, I just feel like doing it.
Wow, so surprising right now that Layak's been so respectful.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to close the distance.
And Romance not necessarily inviting him in, but also not necessarily throwing anything out other than Mama Haha at full screen. Oh, that is not a true block swing, I'm afraid. That is going to take some adjustments in the next match, I guarantee it, because right now Romance is not looking anything like he's going to be stopping this train.
Is Romance trying to make it back to grand finals against his eternal rival?
Is
that what he's trying to make happen right now?
That's his demon, so that would be the perfect opportunity to do it. You never know when you're going to get another chance to face the Forgotten King, as we'll call him.
All right, Layak. Put it together now.
Yeah, Layak definitely has a chance to turn things around here right now. I think he only spent 1 bar on that. He's got a full health vice coming in. And it's pretty even. This is basically a fresh match for him right now. Ooh!
Not deep enough.
No, that is unfortunate. I think Layak might need to wake up a little bit right now. He's got the right ideas, but his hands are not crisp. His execution is not tight. He needs to tighten up on that.
Oh, Romance committed too hard right there, and Layak punished him for it. The back dash.
Right now, that's rare footage of Romance overcommitting the stuff right now, overextending himself, possibly afraid of letting Layak get started up. Afraid of Layak getting started up.
Had to, man.
Willing to spin the bar and get this Benny Maru out of here. I do not want to deal with this corner Oki.
36 seconds left on the clock. Probably get close to halfway.
Yeah, and probably just going to zone him out right now. Yeah, oof, that'll work. Maybe trying to grab that roll. Nope, that's going to be it.
Oh,
what? Are you
just
kidding me?
Under. He's got to block that.
Yeah, he had to block that.
Yeah, he had to.
That's a guaranteed situation. But yeah, I thought that would kill. Man, Wyack almost bringing that back if he had a solid hit off.
Whoa. Giving your opponent advice? What is this?
Nah, that's not that. He's like, man, you ain't nothing.
Have you seen my sunglasses? Well, he's like, well, I don't need them. You know, I mean, I took them back. I returned them. Nobody's shiny enough.
All right, we got a match to play, man. Come on. I don't care about your glasses.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Wyack saying. Hey, excuse me, dude. I'm from Vegas.
Right, yeah. Well, actually, Romance recently moving to Vegas as well, so these are actually possibly new training buddies.
And you know, historically, that's how you get it done, right?
Yep.
Let us remember Bala in the scene of SoCal, and at the height of how the talent pool got raised because of the skill sets of dudes like that.
Exactly. It's almost a shame that we don't have that anymore anywhere on the West Coast necessarily. But I think the teachings are still there, and they still can be, you know, the talent is there, they will take advantage.
Romance a bit ahead on this match.
Looking for that opening is like possibly getting a little too impatient there. Yeah, I think
and right there, just not considering his very linear movement there. Romance taking advantage of it and hitting him with the low sword swipe.
And I noticed that Wyack is second guessing his parries right there because Romance is definitely giving him the slide from mid-screen. There's enough time to react to it, but just wasn't looking for it.
Definitely at that spacing too, it was a low percentage decision, I think.
Right. Either you catch the parry or it doesn't hit at all.
Oh, the cross-ups, Wyack's been getting hit by those all day.
That is some unnecessary damage that he just took.
Oh!
Get on him! Oh my God! The turnaround is big! Oh, is he gonna spin it? Oh, here we go. Speaking of unfair damage.
Oh my God! What?
They've had 10 months to fix that. They've had 10 months to normalize that climax super.
And just like my bank account yesterday, it's all gone.
Jeez.
Blocks the cross up correctly.
Oh, whoa. Here we go, Abe. This could be the comeback. He's got him in the blender. He's got him in the car wash.
Genius. What he did right there, call out the option select, the pressing back and throw, calling it out by empty jump into uppercut, using the invincibility and the speed of the move to call out that option select. Very smart decision
That is
there.
masterful play right there. That is operating on a level that most people can't even fathom.
Wow. And a very surprising thing to see here, Wyack here up ahead, almost a full character.
Yeah, and really doesn't have to worry too much about anything. Can probably just, ooh, I know he didn't want to spend bar on that.
What?
Ooh, that was almost unfortunate.
She has
for
no
Romance.
hurt box?
She's a good character. What can I say? This is still not a bad thing for Wyack right now. He still is in a position that if Romance makes one uncharacteristically unnecessary move, it could be a lot of damage for him. If he gets careless in this next round, fights with 2 bars, possibly 3 by the time he gets the conversion, is going to take him out quick. He just needs 1-2 hit, activate, and it's going to hurt. Yeah, that's not going to work. You don't build anything from that. I would actually just say, no, she can't. She might want to full jump that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
Burns the meat.
Look at this damage. Stomp on her guts.
And stays on the offensive.
Ooh, caught him blocking high after the jump in. Not enough damage here to kill him.
It's not going to be big enough.
Whoa. Oh, good jump back. Yeah, a lot of people just like to hang back and wait to see what happens with that. That actually be it. That might be it. That is it.
And what do we got in Grand Finals?
We've got the most classic Grand Finals of KOF. American West Coast KOF.
The classic.
Romance versus Arcade Shock Reynold. But before we do that, we've got something special to show you. A video courtesy of Kwanba. I hope you enjoy. stick is actually pretty comfortable in my lap. I actually own one of those, and I use it every day. It's a lot easier to, you know, like you ever been sitting at your stream station and you just You ever been sitting at your stream station and you're just like, I don't feel like unboxing my stick and plugging it in and whatnot. That thing is perfect. Because you're just like, oh, hey, just reach into your back pocket. It's right there. You have to sit down. It stays on your lap. All the buttons are laid out nicely.
Yeah.
All that extra body, totally unnecessary.
But is it as perfect as this matchup we got right now for Grand Finals in NorCal Regionals?
This is what would you say, the quintessential matchup of our generation. You know, you think about things like, you know, what'd you say, like Justin Wong and Daigo.
Okay, which one's Daigo?
But no, like these guys have gone back and forth over the years, and they almost always meet in grand finals. Reynold classically has Romance's number, but as we're seeing here right now, Romance turning it up.
All right. Let's talk about the big difference between these two players. One is totally based on consistency and very solid strategy. The other one is a complete nutcase. Okay, with all the skill that he needs, however, is not the most consistent, right?
Right.
But when the dude is on,
it's crazy.
God status.
Some people say that this. Now, the interesting thing about Reynold and why he's on God status is because, and you'll hear this from most people who play him a lot, is that he has several different modes that he can switch on at will, and you don't know which one you're getting until you've been hit by what he's been working on. And it sounds like something that, you know, like, oh, sure, yeah, you know, he can just suddenly go offensive, defensive. No, it's different than that. It's deeper than that. There's modes where he's just trolling and he's getting hit and he's getting beat up like we're seeing right now. And then there's modes where you just can't touch him.
Yeah, man, and credit goes to Romance for the consistency. And you know what? It may not be the prettiest play.
No.
It may not be the most exciting, but the dude always gets the job done.
That's the name of the game. Get that job done, get that money.
Yeah, and that's always a dilemma with Reynold, right? It's like, man, I really need to get cute and do some crazy stuff because that's the only way I can win.
Right, yeah, because Reynold had the JDR mentality.
Exactly. And already down to his last character here, too.
Yeah, I think Reynold possibly might want to readjust because I don't think he's going to win this one. Ooh.
Don't count him out, though, man.
No, I am not giving this man the benefit of the doubt. I am calling him out. That was lucky.
There is no such thing as luck for Benny Maru, though. As everything that Romance gets is intentional.
Now, I got to say that all the confidence that Reynold has in the world,
right?
He definitely did not expect that to cross up.
What? What? Do you block that overhead or do you get eaten up by the throw?
All right, next time he does it, he's like, none of that. No more of that, sir. You are not getting me down to my third character. You are not crushing my spirit.
Well,
oh, no. That is not. All right, cool. Oh, say, man, not like this, please.
You got to remember, too, man. Arcade Shock Reynold classically plays with this food. Classically.
Don't remind me, man.
Dude, he doesn't eat his food with a fork. You know, he picks up the peas and he flicks them.
And then he's like, go pick that up for me. I'm trying to eat that.
You know what? Actually, I need a balanced meal. You're right.
Oh, my God.
Only when you force him, though. That's the thing. And right now, Reynold is in a place where he's like, force me to play my greatest match ever.
So, the most frustrating thing for me about Reynold is his inability to give up on a bad idea. I'm not saying this team is a bad idea at all. I think this team is great for him. It's been working out the entire weekend. But some of the concepts that he's undertaking with this team.
Oh wow! I love
that was really smart. Some of the concepts he's undertaking with this team, it's just it may not be the best advised. We saw earlier yesterday that this matchup occurred during the pool, and Reynold was basically able to bully his way around with Vanessa,
right?
Put Romance in the losers bracket. He's been there ever since. Now they're in grand finals, and Romance, with one of the longer downloads I've seen in FGC history. Currently not letting Reynold do anything cute.
He's been consistently walking that tightrope, man, and hasn't fallen off balance yet.
And I think what's making Reynold uncomfortable in the situation is that Romance is in his face. He is not used to Romance being in his face like this. Wow, not respecting the frames on that.
Wow, jumping way ahead once again.
Oh my God, dude.
Romance looking very, very dominant. Gonna force feed Reynold this loss.
Oh!
Wow, gets thrown for his effort.
Oh, no!
What?
Reynold, a little bit of autopilot from Reynold there.
Yo, riddle me this. What was that?
I think he was expecting like, oh, you're gonna press the button, I'm gonna jump back, blow back, and probably get clipped in the toes anyway. Wow.
Yo, who said he couldn't look dope? Who said he couldn't do cute combos?
Rush combos, man. Are you kidding me? I think Reynold, wow. Reynold
It is
down
3 out of 5.
0-2.
It is 3 out of 5.
Romance completely rock solid.
And able to maintain conversation with all his friends.
Just juicing all over Reynold right now, you know? Jesus. Like, Abe, we've seen Reynold down before. Never so much to be OCV'd.
Yikes.
And he's just holding on to this team, and I gotta say, like, this team, he plays it well.
Right.
But there seems to be a disconnect.
You know what the disconnect is that Romance is forcing him to play his game. There's really nothing that these characters can do to force Romance to play Reynold's game.
Exactly. Like, she doesn't have the best reach, so she has to get close. And goddamn.
I'm dying, man.
Oh man, I'm trying not to, but this play right now is. It feels like every time we tell Reynold to calm down, he's like, no, I still got
wow.
this.
Look, that is by the book blow up right there.
Yeah, that's a blow up.
He down beat into activation, called out. He was like, all right, you trying to get fancy here with these dash punches and these sways? Bro, I got that down beat for you, baby. Got that down beat for you.
Oh my God, just cannot find a way in that is not an Ein Musume.
Wow, the range, nice.
Find your way to sit on this slide. Daggers.
Looking so flawless right now. Romance, he's in the zone.
Whoa! That is unfortunate. We might see her. Okay, no, that's all right. What great recovery from Reynold right there. Romance not willing to deal with any of that Oki pressure.
Wow.
Oh my God. Jeez, that was a solid punish.
Reynold just running into attacks.
I'm not seeing the point of it either. I think he's just getting so impatient.
Okay, try. Yeah, I see what he tried to do there. Try to bait that out, but was at the wrong distance.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that does she have a move that can do that from behind? Like, or was that
like
not even
like
the
cross up? You mean?
Yeah, like I don't know if she has that.
No, I think that might have been the closest button that he had.
Yeah.
But now he's got to make it work with Rock, dude. But
I mean, Rock definitely almost got close to it previously, but in the last two rounds, the last two matches, has not had an answer.
that was a good call out. Good
What
call out
an
for
answer.
Reynold. Up until then, Romance looking flawless.
Romance has got to be the coolest guy in the room right now. Cucumber.
Yeah, dude's carrying conversations while he's playing.
He's like, hey, what do you want to get? The sauce? Sauce is great. Shout out to Sauce.
All right, low profile down B.
Might be sweating a little bit right now. Possibly getting some of that perspiration going. Ooh!
Whoa.
That was a strange interaction. I think he didn't expect that to catch in the air or something.
On the verge of resetting
No
this
cross-up.
grand final.
Oh, no! That is not the right combo. Oh, boy. Oh, Abe.
You know, classically, Reynold likes to make this the longest grand finals ever.
So you remember the last time we saw this?
Work.
You remember what happened the last time we saw this?
Yeah, every time.
Oh, no.
Nice call out. Nice.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, hey.
That is definitely different than the last time we saw this.
Yo, clip that.
Clip that right now.
Reynolds got to be bummed out that didn't work.
Yeah, I know. He's like, damn, that's my freaking Yahoo Esports moment, man. Oh, what? All right, got to block that. Oh, what? Oh, dunk!
Sick.
Dunk! That is not safe on block. Classically, run dunk, terrible option for Rock Howard.
Look
Look at it. You know you suck, right? You're sucking real bad right now, right?
I told you. I don't need my sunglasses.
Your shine's not so bright. This is a new game, buddy boy. Oh, is he switching teams finally? In the reset, we got a bracket reset, 3-0. History has been made.
Mien, Robert Garcia, and Rock Howard.
Oh, he finally did mix and match. I was going to say, he's pretty married to the idea of that team working out for him, but it just was not. He had two punching bags and Rock Howard, basically. Now you've got your best character on that team with Mien, the most annoying character in his repertoire, most likely, and Robert, who, honestly, I was not wowed by his Robert in the previous matches.
Yeah.
But it got the job done, so. Oh, Romance opting for the point mine.
Oh, I see. I've seen this before, actually. He's trying to use this as a counter attack.
What is the attempt? What is the
It's try to take up a lot of space. That attack has a pretty good hitbox. It tries to shut down a lot of the air dive kicks.
Right. So, okay, I see what you're going with.
Yes. See, whoa! What a button!
Hard call out.
Wow. Definitely, Romance shows in his experience in this matchup.
Right, I got knee dives also. Ooh, looking for that far D again.
Just right now, Romance just making great decisions.
Whoa! The balls on this guy.
Dude, you don't land in my airspace.
Jesus. Romance is like, wow. Can't believe that didn't cross up. All right, well, Romance taking that first round fairly convincingly.
All right.
Oh, no. Whoa. The clown show.
You got to know that Romance was betting on Mike getting the job done there, so let's see how he adjusts to this.
Yeah, I'm not really sure Benny Marl's got many answers. Oh, he went behind him. He went behind him. Get from behind me, Satan. Oh, he's not letting him out now. Command grab? No, not even letting him get a chance. Don't let him breathe. All right. All right.
What a change of events. Mien. All right. Nakaruru held it down for Romance in the last few matches.
Now, classically, this match has been like, kind of weird because they're basically occupying the same space.
Right.
Mien obviously a little more freeform than Nakaruru in terms of how she can attack and move it through the air. That might be a problem for the way that Romance has been playing Nak the entire weekend, where he does like a wait and see. If he hangs up there on bird clean for too long, he might get a vertical dive or a horizontal dive.
And Romance might have to take a page out of Xiao Hai's book, who's shut down Mien.
Oh, I guess he read the corner to corner. Well, folks, we are working on some strange matchups here, because after this, we will see Rock versus Nak on Anchor. And I have, for the life of me, very few ideas. I'm assuming the same dangers of Geese versus Nak are present. But for the most part,
he's about one combo away from death, though.
Yeah. He might not even get to the Rock.
Nice call out there. Gets himself right back in the game.
That being said,
overhead.
If he does get to Rock, which it looks like he might actually do, Rock seemed, wow, what was that? So we got a fully loaded Rock coming up. and I'm not sure Reynold, with this much life left on Knack, can pull off some of that cute stuff he was doing with the overhead to command grab.
He just needs a one combo, though. So he doesn't have to play it flawless, but Romance is playing flawless right now.
Oh, no sweep.
Changing up his timing. Oh! That's game. If he lets it rip, it's game.
Beautiful jump. Oh, that's it. That's it. That is it. Woo! That was skin in your teeth. He almost choked on his gum.
All right, man. Reynold put one on the board after going down 3-0.
That is, oh, man.
And still looking very contemplative here. He's still really, really thinking about this match. Like, what do I have to do in the future? And he's always been that type of player, right? A very innovative player, very forward-thinking.
I think he's also somebody who, like, you rarely see people like Reynold in the FGC who is just so confident in his ability to make things happen, and then his ability to actually do that makes you believe that he can do anything he wants to. And so when Reynold tells you, "Don't worry, I got it," you actually want to believe that. And he can only accomplish that by just being extremely creative, extremely, like, talented in execution. And just
man, but think about this too. We've always had this argument that consistency is what matters, right?
Right.
And Romance has been so consistent throughout this whole tournament, and even against Reynold, that you have to give him the nod in this.
Yeah. I think Reynold has been optimizing the punishes. Ooh.
Wow.
But I don't believe that Reynold has dominated.
Okay.
I do not believe Reynold has dominated. I do not believe that Reynold has clutched it. I believe that he has squeaked by a few times. And that is just so, that is actually kind of hard to accept, being, a friend of Reynolds and seeing how he plays, and just seeing him like wow, he just.
Oh, he caught him with that one.
Yeah, he's picking his spots well, but man, to see him just on the ropes like that.
Nice break there.
It just speaks to the genius of Romance.
Ooh, trying to shut down his end, man.
Oh, do it from both sides.
And right now, Reynold had a full-blown sprint.
The adjustment that he made in the reset, paying off dividends. Anchor Benimaru here, I am not really confident that there's much going on for him. Unless he catches him with a vertical Raijin, it's not going to stop any of that.
What's the strategy here? Landing the stampede. Gonna go for the big damage?
Now, in this situation, I think Reynold did not have, he didn't have to take that jump in for sure. Didn't have to take that jump in either. But before both of those, he did not have to go for that sweep on Oki.
Right.
That was definitely asking for a far stand D from Benimaru. Okay, so we are not seeing a lot of solid hits from either player right now. Right now, just kind of spinning to get each other off. Oh,
gets the cross
man.
under. I was just about to say, nothing really working so far for Romance in this match.
That was really obvious, too.
But finally gets an opening.
Oh, what?
Takes a page out of the juniors book.
The far stand D. That's not enough.
Blows the whole low.
Whoa! Romance taking the,
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yo, he even waited, dude.
Yeah, he turned
around.
He was
like, he tapped him on the shoulder. Over here, buddy.
Bam!
All right. Tournament point for Reynold. Unexpected, man. I hate this guy. I hate this guy, man. Makes everything last so damn long.
I know, man. Like,
and this is why I appreciate dudes like Romance so much, right?
You want to finish as quick as possible?
Yeah, man, because this dude is he's never not on point. He's never doing a bad job. He's always doing what Romance does, and usually that's winning as far as KOF goes, So I do want to see a comeback. I do want to see some adjustment here. And I want to see Romance dig deep, man.
Well, right now, Romance sticking with Knack on point.
Alpaca's #1 Joe. Huh?
#1 Joe, that's right. And that's with C-tier Joe. Oh, no, just a little bit outside for that loop.
Oh, baited it once again.
Just got to say, don't let this be the last stage that Romance plays on. Because even I'm embarrassed for whoever wrote that.
It's a love letter, man.
Not to me. I got fans everywhere, I know. Uh-oh, Romance coming alive here. Coming alive in the clutch. Ooh. And Reynold trying to chase him down even with the life lead.
Making great decisions right now, Reynold. Picking the right angles.
Romance not converting these hits.
Slowly fading away, Romance. Go!
That sweep is deceptively good. Mien's?
Yeah.
I get clipped by that a lot. All right. Oh my God!
Oh, gets caught on the backside.
Romance getting a little greedy and patient there. Rare.
Do you not know that tornadoes hit on all sides?
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're a Joe tornado. Oh man, like I think that might have spooked that might have spooked him a little bit. He seems kind of like, oh dude, like what else has this crazy character got?
You could just tell in the way of the gameplay that Romance is really trying to think about how to approach this. What is he gonna do to shut this down?
He can't. I don't see. Well, okay, that was a good idea. That was definitely something that he probably should have tried a little closer.
Mien's got his number.
Oh no, he hasn't gotten that yet. Hey, man, thank you. Romance is wiping his forehead right now. Thank God he get the second one. All right, here's his chance. Now, Mien on the ground, definitely nothing to sneeze at, but not nearly as much to worry about as when she's in the air. So once Romance saw that her feet hit the ground, he was like, okay, now it's my turn.
Yeah, I know how to play this game.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's play this ground-based game, please. Thank you.
Wow. The classic.
Whoa, what?
Oh my God, no. What are you?
Wow.
These guys are sleepy right now. Are you kidding me?
All right, yo.
Exhaustion is set in.
Point match. Reynold scores this. That's game.
That's game. Reynold wins the entirety of the match real pop bonus and not the entirety. He gets the big chunk of cash. Don't let him do that, Romance. That's your money.
I work hard for that money.
Exactly.
Give me these combos.
Caleb community wants you to have that money, Romance.
Oh, base the uppercut.
That is not the strongest punish. That was definitely not the strongest punish. But he got it anyway.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And he's got rock glass versus 0 meter. Let us remind ourselves, 0 meter mine, but very close to building that 1 bar.
Yep. He gets that touch, get the life lead real quick, hang back. What's Rock gonna do?
Oh, a little too far out to continue that combo.
All right, good party.
Romance has got to play solid as a rock.
And again, very nicely done, by the way. And again, I will say, name of the game is health meter. Even with no bar, Mai can win this.
That's
well,
not gonna
could have
kill.
won.
Oh, and he drops it.
No.
Reynold gonna hang himself here?
Oh my God! If he keeps on taking these unnecessary risks,
is Reynold gonna hang himself here, or is Romance gonna be the hero?
That is it. Your NorCal Regional 2017 champion, Arcade Shock Reynold.
Whoa! Comes back from a 3-0 deficit.
Yikes!
And the camera's shaking. We're at war.
Oh my God! The bombs dropping everywhere. Reynold. What an answer that, what a response that was just now.
Stomping away.
We are easily into a new era. We are easily like in a new era of viciousness.
What? Oh, sorry.
I'm just like really happy to see like, you know, the Kohai coming up. I'm really happy to see that Romance and Reynold still doing damage.
Yeah.
Really happy to see new faces up in here that we haven't seen ever in this kind of environment just making us stand up and say their name, you know?
Exactly, man, and that's what it's all about. And today we're going to celebrate that, and I'd like to thank all you guys for sitting back, watching us, watching our players that represent our community. Put it all out on the line and travel for this, man. NCR, dude, that's a cornerstone for KOF.
Yes, this is where you would say this was the catalyst of a lot of what happened with KOF 13, you know? NCR 2012, obviously, NCRX. We had a massive KOF 13 tournament where the legend of Yoshi was basically born in the modern era.
The roots are deep.
Yeah, the roots are extremely deep, and it basically gets started here. We got an entire year of mania coming up for you guys. So we want to thank you for joining us tonight, and I think we're out of here.
Yeah, man, it's been great, Hell Pockets.
It's been great, Metaphysics. Always a pleasure. Follow him at meta_Abe. You can follow me at Hell Pockets on Twitter. We're out of here. I've got to eat some barbecue.
Sounds good to me, man.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.